What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hobby Goblins Cave Reps right here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
We're about to make a mess here tonight. We have got the Dark Lance Master versus he who is allergic to Dark Lances. Little Drukhari versus Chaos Knights here this evening. Going to be a real good time.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly.
Julian.
How are you guys feeling about this going into it?
Go ahead.
I'm petrified of all the Dark Lances and Void Lances.
I think I'm going to lose.
Feel like, I'm being list tailored against again, but, that's par for the course at this point with Julian.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lose. I don't think I'm going to have enough assets to counter all the big guys. So.
Well, we're going to see if those Dark Lances can change that up for you. Those haywire grenades and whatnot. But we're going to find out together. So, Julian, if you'll give me a hand here, we're going to go ahead and take a look at these lists.
Robo Chad in the house. With the Chaos Knights today, we have got a Chaos Knight Atropus. He has got my Trader's Mark, which this has been upgraded to. Anytime in my movement phase, I pick an enemy unit within 12 inches to take a Battle Shock test. My War Dog Stalker with the Aura of Terra. Sticky's an objective, and my army ability keys off of that objectives, as if it was one of my models. Single Carnivore. 2 Beasts of Nurgle for, some deep striking, maybe doing some actions, stuff like that. A Cerastus Knight Lancer has the Lord of Dread, so another Battle Shock test at the start of the fight phase if you're in engagement range. 3 Brigands, 2 units of Nurglings, and a unit of Plague Bearers playing sticky objectives for me.
Nice.
And we'll see how it works.
Got some actual
Brought 2
demons.
big guys.
Demons. All right, so that's me, Takumi Elmo.
Emo.
Oh.
It's Emo, sir. There's no L in there. I know it's hard.
Oh man, Emo, no. Why'd you have the hair down now? So I got 3 Archons, never leave without 3 of them. One of them's going to have the Spike for Raider just because I have extra points. They did this little list update, point update thing. So I got a few extra points here. Lilith, she's always in the list as well with her witches. 2 of the Archons are going to be with 2 of the Incubi, and they're both going to be within some Venoms. We have the other one's going to be with the Quarter of the Archon, and then a split Cavalite Warrior unit, which will be within a Raider. We'll have some Grotesques on the floor. We'll have 2 units of Cavalite Warriors on foot. The 3rd one, or the 4th Cavalite Warrior unit with all the special weapons will be in the 3rd Venom flying around there. We'll have 2 Scourged units. One's going to be deep striking with the Haywire, one with the Dark Lances hiding behind a wall to do
Dark
shoot
Lance
and stuff like that. Yep, shoot and scoot. And then we have a Void Raven Bomber as well in the list, just because I think at this point there's no reason to never have at least one in a army list here.
I think Scari's proved it, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I never really was a fan of them just because of the points, but yeah. So yeah, definitely wasn't a big fan of it here. So.
I think we're stuck.
Looks like we're on repeat here, so that's all right. We can just do one of these. So definitely going to be a good game. Big shout out to Luke, homesick. Definitely hope you feel better, homie. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing the producer stuff on that end of the computer. So if anything goes wrong, we'll blame Luke because he's not here to defend himself.
I was going to blame Julian for not being here earlier.
That's Julian is a good second pick for sure. What is our mission we're playing tonight, Luke?
Yeah.
We're playing Mission D. Happens to be Scorched Earth, Swift Action, and Tipping Point.
It's on here somewhere.
There it is.
Yep.
So
perfect.
Tipping Point, the weird offset long ways deployment or short ways deployment. Scorched Earth are going to try to burn each other's objectives, and our battle line can advance and still do actions.
Yeah, definitely.
Too easy. Well, before we get into the mayhem here, of course, we want to thank all of you guys for tuning into the channel. Whether you're tuning in live here, hanging out with us today, or watching this after the fact, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with us. It means a lot in helping us grow this channel. We absolutely appreciate it. Great ways that you can help us grow the channel. Of course, if you like the content, hit the like button. If you're not yet subscribed, hey, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscription button, as well as the notification bell. That way you can get caught up to date every time we're about to go live on the channel and join us live as well. Of course, comments in the videos on demand do a great deal towards appeasing the almighty algorithm. So, you know, drop down below. Let us know what you thought of the battle report or what you think of the army lists. We would love to hear that feedback from you guys. Now, we have to offer, of course, a special thank you to the Gob Squad.
Yes.
All right. That's, of course, our membership community right here on YouTube. The Gob Squad has done immense things to really support the channel by being here, episode in, episode, after episode. Of course, hanging out with us in our members-only deployment streams and joining us for those content planning meetings that help us determine what our schedule is.
Yep.
For each every 2 weeks.
You've been coming up here and hanging out too.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
so it's
And
awesome.
that next content planning meeting is coming up next Thursday. So if you're not a member of the Gob Squad but would like to see a certain matchup, now would be a great time to jump in there and then join us Thursday and let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We'd love that input as well. And of course, let's not forget, for the Gob Squad, we do provide our tactics videos a few days early for you guys to digest before they hit everybody else. So definitely would love to know what you guys have been thinking of those tactics videos, things that you like or that you don't like. That feedback, of course, is always super valuable towards helping us grow. Thank you, Gob Squad, for all that you do. And once again, this battle report is for you guys.
Let's do it.
Yes.
So which one of you jokers wants to go first?
I want for him to go first.
I mean, you got so many bright lances, dark lances. I don't know. I'll take it or leave it. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess
Julian's got this game in the bag. So
Whoever rolls highest has to go first. Let's see it.
How did my hair get in there already? Okay.
Well, looks like Julian's going first.
All right, man. Good luck, man.
Sweaty hands.
Hey, always. Okay, yeah. Didn't want to go first, but here I am. So I don't have that many bright lances that I wish I would have. Another unit of scourges with dark lances, maybe some ravagers in here, and another Void Raven bomber. A little bit different there.
Yeah.
But
So he's got 1 CP and he's got to draw his objective.
this is true. So let's see what I get here. Marked for Death, EU, and extend battle lines, which
At least
that
one of those is doable.
at least that one's a little doable there. I don't want to get onto an objective, but it looks like I'm going to have to here.
All right, now we get to the moment of truth. Did I get the score sheet updated correctly?
Ooh, let's see.
And I did.
Yes.
I'm apparently really good at things.
Believe in you, man. Believe in you.
Chris, I think we did reset the dice. Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Needs to be
Oh,
reset
sorry.
again.
I rolled a 2. He rolled a run.
You guys
a
just
1,
have to
so.
trust us on the dice
Yep.
games. That's
Yep.
all.
Looks like it crashed again.
Yep.
One of these days we'll get a new dice game.
Oh, damn it, Luke!
Sweet.
Back line.
All right, cool. There you go. And then you can get out of that mode there.
All right.
Cool.
There we go.
Cool. Okay.
Plague Bearers, marked for death. Atropus, marked for death. Stalker, marked for death.
All right, so stuff I cannot see. So we're good there. As usual, that's going to be a CP at the end of the turn. So I can't really see much except for maybe the brigands that are standing here. That's about it, I believe. So we'll see. These towering guys, they're just going to touch a freaking...
Yeah, they're just hiding behind stuff right now.
Yeah, well, they can get out really, really easy. And get out real easy. Let's see.
feeling.
We'll see. Okay.
While he gets moving, let's go ahead and shout out the Gob Squad here in chat with us. We've got James CSM. What's going on,
up,
man?
James?
Is James on the...
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow,
He's
buddy.
going to be here tomorrow. Fantastic.
He's going to be running Fellhammer Siege Force.
Oh, cannot wait to see that.
What's going on, Luke Sheffield? Hey, I totally forgive that flub in the very beginning there with the dice cam and everything. I won't hold it against you. Hope you feel better, brother. We've got Chris Joyner in here as well, very clearly picking his champion. It looks to be Drukhari from him.
Whatever.
Johnny Zed, how
Doing me
are you,
dirty,
man?
Chris.
Johnny Zed, so many stream windows up. LOL. Yeah, we do share a time slot with some really good creators out there. you know, being able to support us and them at the same time means a lot to us, man. We really appreciate that, for sure. We've got Jack Reacher in here as well, also going to be at that tournament tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you. We've got Nurgle Matt hanging out with us. He says, y'all rocking. Well, we appreciate that. We're trying to make it work for sure. Having all you guys here hanging out with us means we're doing something right at the very least. We've got Hobgob Rob here, but, you know, that's okay, I guess.
What's up, man? What's going on, dude? What does that
Hopefully
mean?
we see Rob Monday for a little Marvel Crisis Protocol. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
Dice Cam is frozen again.
Oh, yeah, good old.
There's a big old 5 on Jacob's head over there.
Unfortunately, I think that was going to be happening there, so.
Luke, we already miss you.
Doing some moves here.
Yeah, we appreciate that, Johnny Zed. It's always good to have you here with us.
Ooh.
Move out, shoot, and move back. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of movement here. Cabalites are just going to jump on the objective just to get the extend, and they are going to die a horrible death, I believe. Yeah, they're not going to survive this. Definitely not. They're just Cabalite warriors.
May I draw no prisoners next turn?
Yeah, seriously. Grotesques through the wall, trying to get onto an objective here. And is it, who can burn objectives? Any unit?
Any unit, it's just an action. And done in your, you have to be eligible to shoot, so any unit can do it. A battle line unit can do it, even if they advanced.
Okay. I'm just looking to see to try to do it with that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with the Grotesque. They would have to actually do a run there, and I don't know if I want to put them out. Yeah, they would have to run. All right, let's do.
Hey,
Hey,
Julian, you
man.
have to answer this question, or you have to answer this in the form of a question, sir. How long will it take you to complete your movement phase?
About.
Do we need to put you on a clock?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's going to be really quick here. Just doing a little bit of shuffling, nothing too crazy. Going to keep these guys behind here. There's no reason to get the Grotesque out yet. We have some screening going here just for the next few turns. And these guys are just kind of moving up here because looks like because you have the bigger knights over here. And I'm kind of just looking to swoop around this way. And hopefully it kind of works for me. We'll see. Giving out tactics here, but hey, we're here for fun, and so y'all see what I'm doing here.
Johnny Zed does say tomorrow he thinks he's going to go over to the GT near him and spectate in person. He was blown away that he could, in theory, walk to an event. Well, that is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Well, rest easy, Johnny Zed. With that RTT that we've got going on tomorrow, many of your friendly faces that you see here on the cave are going to be participating in that event, whether it be playing or judging. So we're actually not going to have a stream tomorrow night. So you're not missing anything at all. Definitely go enjoy yourself. Have a great time.
That's the main reason why it sucks I'm not playing in it, because a lot of the Gobos are going to be there. I like to play into them. Yeah, I like to play into them, so that would be cool. All right, so done with movements here. Onto the shooting phase. We'll go ahead and expend pain token for these guys here to shoot into the Brigand.
They all got range?
36 here, and I believe that's going to be the back one here. I had plenty of movement. Let me just scooch these guys a little bit up here. Boop. Yeah, gosh. I got plenty of movement to go back and forth here. Just trying to.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, and then stay within the 9 here. Perfect. See if
You get your token back?
they're the only ones that I'm going to do it for. Yeah, only ones I'm going to do it for here. See if I can get the token back here. Nope. So it's going to be used. And here's the Dark Lances here. We have 4 of them going towards you.
All right, am I going to do anything?
Yep, and you have cover. So hitting on 4s here. We're going to have 3 of them hitting, and then we're looking for 3s to wound.
Don't you reroll?
Oh yeah, the hits here. Here's the hit, and
So So 2 wounds.
So 2 wounds here for you. 2 roll off on.
Just my invuln save.
Yep.
Fail, fail.
All right. D6 plus 1 for these here, or plus 2 for both of them.
Cool, dead.
All right.
Don't explode.
Okay.
List tailoring.
And then these guys are going to go back. Let's just get rid of one of those guys there. Why not? Okay, so they're done. This guy I don't think has range. I will measure it here just to double check, but I don't believe he has range. So just going to put him there. 36 here. Nope. Okay, cool. So we're done there. So yeah, pretty much done. I'm going to have the extend battle lines here. So I'll at least have the 5 points for that one. Marked for death, it's
Being discarded?
always. I mean, I do like what GW is doing with those newer different missions that they kind of like just tease a little bit there.
Those are the
Pretty
new secret missions.
Oh, those are
whatever
cool.
They're going to be. Yeah, they're interesting.
Actually use them for once. I mean, the other ones you can kind of use, but you can always tell when someone's going to use them. There's only 4 of them.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so yeah, extend battle lines for 5, tossing marked for death for a CP. So I'm going to start with 3 here coming up onto the next turn.
All right.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Straightforward
All right, well, I will go to 2 CP. I don't have any battle shocks to make. And I will draw, bring it down, and area denial. Alrighty. So,
Easy enough.
I
right?
can bring down maybe 1 thing, 2 things if I'm lucky-ish.
Yep.
Probably not. Maybe this. That's a possibility, I guess.
Bring it down, area denial.
Bring it down, area denial. Area denial will be easy enough if I just get rid of the stuff in the middle.
Which is just 5 Cabalites.
Yeah.
That's I roll a bunch of 6s.
Like, yeah. I don't necessarily need to be in the middle myself to get to do the area denial, I don't think.
Yeah, you do.
I have to be in there?
Yes, you would have to still be.
Within 3 or within
1 or more
6.
units from my army. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Within 3. Okay, yes, I definitely do need to be there. Okay, no actions. That's cool, that's cool. All right, let's, well, I do have a stickied objective over here. And where do we go? Alrighty.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting on this game for sure. If I can hit, and if you don't make your saves, that
well,
might be pretty bad.
Well, you already hit a bunch and I failed 2 saves.
Yeah, just don't continue doing that. As long as you don't do that, I think it'll be fine.
So we'll go through here. We're gonna roll the dice in a second because I don't really want
A battle
to spend
shock.
a CP. Not battle
Cool.
shocked.
Nice.
Always scared when you do that, right?
Yep.
All right. So let's see. Where would my line of sight need to be for this guy? Oh, there we go. So actually, if I just touch this, because he can just touch it, but I have to be over here, I think. Mm-hmm. This thing needs new batteries.
Wait. Oh, yeah, never mind. Go right ahead.
So I could draw line of sight from there. So yeah, I would need to be over here. He would need to do much the same thing. From here, I think his guns are only 24 though, so I don't think that's actually going to happen.
Is this the laser guy?
Yeah.
Lasers.
The
Shooting lasers at me.
Atropos doesn't have. No, it's 30.
36?
Oh, no, it's 24 for the good ones.
Ah,
The
okay.
low intensity is a 36.
Gotcha.
So that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I could somehow get over here, which it's not going to let me do that. So that's a possibility over there, I guess. Yeah, probably not. So maybe that's just sacrifice, because I don't think I can actually bring it down. Maybe that's just a CP. Because I don't think I can get...
No line of sights of these vehicles?
I can get line of sight, I just can't get range.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It is what it is. Like, I mean, there's a possibility him going out here. If I get close enough to him after I advance, I can shoot. Could shoot that, but like I just don't think it'll kill him. So these guys will move up a scotch. He's going to move over here. This is stickied. Since he can't get range here, he's just going to go through the area he can walk through and get over here, but not touch the terrain yet. And you don't have any 6-inch deep strikes, right?
I do not. No.
All right. So right now,
Speaking of that, I would have picked up the mandrakes, but it's okay. Keep going. Here, for the following turns, I'm definitely going to be taking
Yeah,
those
you've
guys
definitely
up.
had enough practice with this now to remember your damn
Yeah.
mandrakes.
Yeah.
no, he couldn't pick him up anyways. It was his turn.
Oh, yeah,
went
that's
first,
right.
yeah.
At the end of that's right.
there you go.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
you've had enough games to know that.
That's true. Even that, too.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just go ahead and pivot and call this a list swap. You guys change places real quick.
Let's do it real quick.
Yeah.
Since apparently Eric knows Drukhari better than Julian.
Hey, I know the Nurglings better than Eric there. Yeah.
Do you though? Do you know their new rule? That changed?
No, not at all.
So you don't. He doesn't know him better than me. It's no longer
know
an
that.
aura.
Oh, is it?
No, it's only if you're in engagement range do you get the penalty.
Oh, nice. Okay.
No, it sucks. That's why they went down 5 points.
Well, I think that's okay to do because it was kind of cheap. I would just stand behind a wall with some Nurglings and it would just affect everybody.
All right, so I'm going to start shooting you, buddy, with the things I can.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get that going here.
Couple, the rockets. Let's see. So these guys are right here. Mm-hmm. So we got range. So I've got 3 guys that I'm pretty sure have range.
The Scourges, yep.
Yep. So we're gonna launch some rockets at the Scourges. We'll start with this guy right here.
Okay.
This brigand, D6 plus 1
Yeah, definitely.
for 2 shots.
For 2 shots, all right. Yep.
1 hit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 1 other thing. So that's 1 hit.
Yep.
I do want you to take a battle shock test for me.
With the Cabalites,
Yeah, this thing.
the Venom.
Yep, the venom.
Okay.
-1.
Good.
Good. Okay, cool. 1 hit. 1 save.
Okay.
You have cover?
So I got cover here. So I got some 3s here. Yep.
Kills the guy.
All right, and that would be the guy without a special weapon. Cool.
All right, the other brigand, no longer +1. It's 1 shot.
Okay.
It misses. Nope. No, that misses.
Oh yeah.
And then the stalker for 4 shots
Nice.
on 4s. 1 hit,
Okay.
1 save.
3 up.
Cool.
Good.
All right. And then.
We have the other. Oh no, those are the ones without line of sight.
Oh,
Gotcha.
sorry. I did have 1 more move to make. These guys here.
Okay. Yep.
These,
Go ahead.
more than 1 move. These guys are going to move up,
Gotcha.
and then these guys are going to advance out. Cool.
Cool.
That's more than enough with +6, so up to 11 inches. They're going to come sticky this objective.
Nice.
Oh yeah, lots of sticky. There we go.
Cool. Good stuff.
And he'll have slid right in there. All right. So I only have him left to do. He's got a little bit of shooting. Let me check my range here on his lightning lance.
Okay.
Oh, that's the Atropus. Lancer. It's only 12 inches. I'm just going to charge those guys. They're going to die to that probably. So I'm definitely not
This is
within
true.
12 inches there. So we're not going to bother to shoot. As I think you guys just die after I charge.
I would just pick them up, chat. That's definitely what happened.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, we'll declare a charge.
Okay, what you got?
7 inches.
Cool.
So we'll go like that. I'm
Yep,
going to
yep.
free tank shock you.
Well, yeah, let's see.
I want to roll these dice,
You
sir.
do, yes, you do. I want to see them. Go ahead. What you got? That's the almost a squad.
Oh, no, it's 2 guys.
Oh, just 2. Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
it's not 4. Yeah. All right, and
then
you will.
Not that the battle shock test matters.
Nope. It does not. Hit on 2s.
Yep.
Nice. And how many 6-ups do I got here?
8.
8 of them. Let's see here, chat. Do I got it in me? No, not even 1. So they are toast.
And then we'll come back up there.
Man, it looks like this dice cam is dying after every roll tonight.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
So I'm going to ditch, bring it down for a CP,
Okay.
and I'm going to get my 5 points on area denial.
Okay.
And so we go to 3 and then go to 4 in your turn, sir.
All right. Now
All
we'll
right,
go up
let's do
to
a
4
CP
here.
check for both of you.
Yep. I'm at 4.
I'm at 4.
Neither of us have used any CP here yet, but I definitely think it's going to be happening here pretty soon. So I'm only on 1 objective. So
I don't know if that one counts.
Baron dice. Oh, and, home objective does it?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, because you can burn. Think that might be the play, right? Because you can burn them all.
Yeah.
Which
See,
definitely
no, it counts. You can only score up to 10. Yeah, you're good.
10 per turn.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, got 5. So
Chat says Julian's hair is too powerful for the dice cam. So Eric, you were right. It is Julian's fault.
Yeah. I really think he needs to cut this rat's nest up, guys.
Huh?
It looks like it's so frayed and it's getting gray hair. It's looking
I'm
ragged.
afraid not.
It's looking real ragged. Like he's getting close to borderline homeless over here.
And don't pay any attention to that glare off of Eric's forehead. That is not the glare of jealousy.
No, he's absolutely right. I am not jealous. I would hate to have that rat's nest in the middle of Florida.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that Eric has more hair on his back than Julian does on his head. So we'll just
Not
leave
true.
that.
But I do have a lot of hair.
This.
It's just not up here. It's everywhere else.
All right, secondaries, sir.
Yes, secondaries. What we got here? We are going to have Defend Stronghold, which I hope I can keep. And we have Recover Assets, which I don't want whatsoever. Yeah, that sucks. That's the action within the deployment areas. No man's my deployment zone and my opponent's. So yeah, that stinks.
It's a Miami stoner kind of homeless hairstyle.
It's that, yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take
How'd
that.
you know, guys?
I'll take that. Why not? Yeah, that's good.
Because you're a homeless stoner, apparently, Julian.
All right, we will try to take down the big guy.
Okay.
I might be able to. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, you've got all the right tools to do it.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to fight it in combat. But Lilith's gonna go and mess up some Plague Marines and Nurglings. Sorry, as much as I love Nurgle, I have to go and mess them up over here. But then she's gonna die an agonizing death here to big stompy robots behind walls. Here we go. Lilith and friends.
Duhast mesh.
Yeah, exactly.
Disappointing.
There we go. I got that there.
You never listened to Ramstein, have you?
Yeah. No? No.
Clearly, it's a no.
Yeah, definitely not. No.
Chat, feel free to go ahead and start cooking up some vibes for us this evening. We'll get that party started. And we're going to do a 40 gifted as our goal tonight. That's super chats or gifted memberships in the amount of $5 each. Each one will count towards, of course, a landmine as usual, or directly to floor dice. And if we happen to hit 40 by turn 3, then we're going to make these guys sing for you too. Johnny Zed,
yeah.
off to a good start. There's one big $5 super chat. Thank
Appreciate
you so
you,
much,
Johnny
Johnny
Zed.
Zed. So I've been seeing a lot of knight armies with the Tropos Knights. Any reason other than cool factor that they're so popular?
So the Atropos handles tough targets really well. And, well, the Imperial variant is actually better for the War Dogs than, say, my variant. Let me see. My variant specifically gives my War Dogs in range. It's a rule. It wasn't too fantastic. They can, if they're within 6 inches, and they make an attack that targets a Towering or Titanic, I can reroll the hit roll. That sounds great, but it's not like there's a lot of Titanic. You go to the Imperial Knight version, which I think this is where you're seeing a lot more of them. Let's see, there we go. Their Atropus, each time they attack a vehicle or monster, no, sorry, never mind. Oh, theirs is even better. They can somehow re-roll the hit and wound roll. So, they're a good anti-Titanic counter. Not that you see a lot of other Titanics except in like the mirror style matches. But they're just really good at handling tough things in general. The Last Cutter has the 2 profiles, one for, infantry, one for slicing up tanks. The Singularity Cannon. It's very much a casino gun. It can be very random, but also it could just like pick a Land Raider up off the table. And he has a 5-up invuln save all the time, not just in shooting. So I think that's kind of why you're seeing a lot of him. And it's basically the same reason why you see the Lancer a lot, is it has an invuln save all the time. But no, there's definitely a coolness factor, and I really wish they would release a plastic version of this, because I'm currently using my Forge World one that weighs 300 pounds because it's made out of solid resin.
It looks really good though, chat.
It's old. It doesn't look as good as the new stuff.
Still looks good.
It looks okay.
I think so.
It's not a bad looking model. My paint job on it is okay. But it's still a cool model.
Okay, cool. Want to roll me a dice for these grotesques, see how far they're running?
3 inches.
All right, they're going 10 inches here, so I just want them to get onto the objective as well. That's really what I want.
3 inches.
Boom, boom. Cool.
But yeah,
Actually,
so if they get to enough gifted memberships, what's the level of gifted memberships we cut Julian's hair?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not gonna do it, man. Not gonna do it.
It's my energy.
Julian's hair is a treasure.
It's my energy.
I mean, maybe
Think about how many jokes we get off of it.
Maybe we just cut like 6 inches off. I mean, it's getting a little ratty down there.
That's doing all right. I could slap you with it if you like.
I mean, we're really close to a point where he's gonna have to start moving it to poop, and I think that that's
No.
a better goal.
No.
Oh, so you're not going to move it when you have to go poop? That's disgusting, Julian.
I mean, if it crusts up, you can just like flake it off real quick.
Yeah, man, this isn't members only. Right?
Oh, sorry. Whoops. My bad. I'm just joking.
He's really not, guys.
Just joking.
He's really not. And
Just joking.
that's kind of scary.
So moving around a little bit here. So we got Lilith Cohenhead moving over there. We got the unit here kind of hanging out. This big guy is about to pop out and possibly blow up the big dude in the middle. Mm-hmm. But really who I want to kill is the bring-in over in that area. So we're going to see what I can do here as far as these fools will pop out to do their thing. I'm glad Titanic cannot Overwatch, or else you would Overwatch them.
Wait, wouldn't it?
No?
This gun sucks.
Oh, okay, that's right. It's the other one that you want to do it with.
I wouldn't even know. It's so few shots.
And we'll go ahead and get this guy coming. We'll have him move this route. Yep, have him move that way. Do I want to bring it down the haywire ones? Might want to save the haywire ones. Because if they come out, then I'm not going to have many. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep the haywire guys. Well, actually, you know what? They can come down and recover assets. Right now, I have Cabalites here recovering. Mm-hmm. This Venom is the one recovering here. There's no space in your backfield, is there? No.
There is not.
Okay. So I'm only going to have the 2 recovering assets there. So we'll just ride with those 2. That's fine. Yep. We'll go ahead and keep those. So we're good there. So recovering assets with those 2 units. And yeah, let's go into shooting. The 2 pain tokens here. I want to have. Oh man, this isn't going to be too good here. We'll have a pain token. I don't have many of them because I didn't kill that one.
So you should have 3 still.
Oh yeah, that's right, because I did kill the one brigand, right? Okay, so we'll do 1 for the Void Raven Bomber. I'm not going to use it for them here because I want to keep 1 for combat just in case, and we'll have 1 for this unit with the Archon and the Court of the Archon, so I can reroll all hits and wounds with all their shooting and stuff. So kind of can hurt a little bit there with them, and they're popping out from a vehicle, so ignore cover. For their stuff and extra AP for them. So we're going to be fine there. Yep, we'll go ahead and just roll with those 2 for that. So let's see if I can regain this pain token from the Void Raven Bomber. Yep.
You do.
So that one will go back, and then this one will be spent, and we'll go ahead and shoot the Void Raven Bomber. We'll just do everything here. We'll actually shoot the missiles into. I can see the Plague Bearers over there. Let's do. We'll go ahead and shoot the Void Raven missile, the Shadowfield missiles into the Plague Bearers.
Can you physically see them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's this one guy over there I can actually see.
Fair
So
enough.
yep. So right there. So we're good there. So here goes the Void Lances, which everyone hates here. 4 shots. Rerolling the hits here. I didn't need it. There you go. And looking for 3s. Your T 12. Okay. I will spend 1 to reroll just because. Okay. That worked. So 3 of them.
All right, 4 up in bone saves. All I got.
Yep.
I will CP 1.
Okay.
Didn't
It looked like it.
No, it didn't.
It was close. It was a 6, I think.
No, it wasn't.
All right. Well, here we go. You got 2 of them. Here it goes. D6 plus 4. 2d6 plus 4.
So 13.
Yep.
Down to 12.
12, huh? Here's the Shadowfield missiles. D6. 5
Plus 2 for blast, I'm assuming.
for blast. Yep. So here we go. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. All right, and then we are looking for strength 7. So just looking for 3s here. You're gonna have 4 of them.
4 saves, you said?
Yep. 4 demon saves,
All right, 5 up.
and just 1 damage each.
Kill a guy and do some damage.
Boom, boom, boom. Good there. I wish I could see other. These 4 scourges will go ahead and shoot into the big guy there in the middle. All right, this with 1. And look for 3s. Just 1.
Make her save.
Cool. So you're good there. So they'll go ahead and hop back and be the nuisance that they are. Oops, shoot. Everyone hear that one?
Julian can't be trusted with his own models, guys.
Oh no. Hey, wings, man, wings. You just need jetpacks. That's all I need. All right, so we're good there. All right, so the Archon's unit, we're not going to get that token back. That just gets expended there. So we'll have their shots, and it's a bunch of them. See if we can get some shots here with the Kabalite Warriors. Here's the blaster in the unit. It hits and needs a 5 up. Nope.
All right.
Dark Lance, 4 up. Rerolling. Nope. And Shredder's out of range. Actually, no, it's not. It's within 18 here. So D6, 2 shots. And we're looking for 6s here. None. All right, Splinter Cannon.
Or is you re-rolling something here?
That was the for wounds.
Okay.
Yep, and here's the Splinter Cannon for shots, for hitting. 4s here. All right, and then looking for 6s again. There's one at -1, or -2.
We're good.
Okay. We'll have...
Is it -2 normally? I thought Splinter Cannons were 1.
It's 1, but the token.
Token. Oh, token
Yeah.
gives AP. That's right.
Yep. So we're good there. So that's all the Cavalite Warriors. The blast pistol is out of range for sure. Let's go ahead and go to the Court of the Archon. Yeah, it sucks none of those actually hit. Here's the Eye Burst, D6 shots. Okay.
Whoa.
And needing 6s here. Nope. So here's the Carbine, 3 shots here. Reroll. Okay. And then looking for same thing, 6s. We got one at -1.
We're good.
All right, and then Splinter Pistol's too far there, so we're good. And Blast Pistol from the Archon, it didn't make it. Yeah, the Dark Lance didn't make it shot there.
Dark Lance from the boat.
Here's Dark Lance from the boat.
Hits.
Yeah, that's it. That does wound.
We'll make our save.
Cool, cool. So you're good there. All those shots here. We'll go ahead. This guy will shoot into the Nurglings. Hits. That wounds.
Ha! Okay,
Okay.
you killed an Nurgling. You feel good about yourself?
Splat. Yes. Shot there. We're good there. Yeah, I should have brought down the Haywires. Haywires would have been nice.
Liz Taylor.
Yes, it would have been nice there just now. But I didn't want to bring them out because I feel like you're gonna punish them if they're out and about somewhere. So we're good there. We'll go ahead and get into some. Actually, they'll have their. Let's go ahead and shoot their splinter guns here. Splinter pistols. There's 10 of them into the Plague Bears.
All right.
All right, because they have anti-infantry here, so hitting on 3s, and then anti-infantry 3s here. So we're gonna have
Tell me how many?
6 all together.
5 ups. Fail 4.
Cool.
So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 wounds. All right.
All righty.
What's next, sir?
All right, shot there. This one's doing the action. No visibility for either of those boats, so we're kind of good there. We'll go ahead and go into some assaults. We'll have the Archon's unit here charging in.
Think you're in?
Yep,
Not
definitely.
by a
in.
whole lot, but you're in.
Yep. I don't want to be out caught in the middle with these guys in a way. So let's see here. Boom. That's actually only 5 inches, so not too much. Cool. And this guy's gonna have to come.
5 inches is plenty, sir.
Yep. Get that guy touching there, and then this guy would come around here. So oh, Rob would have been all over that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Rob's all over a lot of stuff. It's kind of it's not good.
Hey. All right. Sorry, Rob. Love you, Rob. So.
No, he doesn't.
Let's go ahead and do the. Well, yeah, combat here, charging there, boom.
No, you're in.
Yeah, and it's obviously both of them here as well. So. Boom, boom,
I mean,
boom.
I'd make it both if you didn't. I want
Yeah.
you to take that -1 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely gonna make a difference. I didn't get any points for what was it for destroying anything for those two points there. So this guy's actually gonna charge as well. So we're gonna get maybe up on if I can go up.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. 9 inches there. What do you think?
5 up, 5 down.
Nope. Okay, cool. So not making it there. We'll go ahead. Do I want no? Oh yeah, and I had to spend a CP in order for that unit to charge while getting out from a transport.
Okay.
So down to 2 CP currently. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and get some attacks here. We'll go ahead and give myself some pain tokens.
Start of the fight phase, you do your things, and I'm going to tell you to take a battle shock test.
Okay, cool. Wait, I guess I can.
You do the same thing. I know.
I know I can. Yeah, that's right.
Mine's an enhancement. It's going to go off regardless.
Boom.
It's going to be before you
do I
declare targets and stuff.
I might as well re-roll the hits over here for sure.
You going to be done with pain tokens? You all out of pain tokens?
Boop. I'm all out right now. But if I can pick up both of these units, I doubt I'm going to bring the big guy down.
So I'll take my battle shock test.
Yes. Even though I would. Okay.
Fail. And you can take your battle shock test.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Of course. Part of the course.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. So your battle shock.
Yeah. Doesn't do anything for you.
Actually, failing a battle shot gives me a pain token. Woo! All right. So let's go ahead and roll with the big guy. See if I can bring the menace down. So.
Kind of upset I'm battle shock because I was gonna.
You're gonna do that.
Feel no pain.
Yeah. Oh.
Try to survive.
Oh.
But if you were battle shocked, it'd be a 5-up feel no pain, and you'd also be -1 to hit. But you have full rerolls and you wound on 5s.
Wound on 5s with rerolls, correct? Yeah, because I have the
Full
lance.
rerolls to hit and wound. Yep.
Yep, because I am lanced here, and I think. Do I want to? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and just roll. So we have 5 attacks here, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s, rerolling. Okay. I wish I had any kind of sustain or lethal or anything. This army definitely is in desperate need of that in the book.
You got pocket full rerolls, so you don't need that.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Oh gosh, yeah. That is a -3 for you there.
4-up in bone safe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, look at you, matching. Nice. All right. Good stuff there. Incubi now.
I've got to match your BS rules with my army that doesn't have rules.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here's the Drukhari smackdown. Hopefully, let's see. Incubi hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Oof, definitely need it. That was a hit there. Yeah. Yeesh. Yeesh.
Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s, you're rolling?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, at least I turned around for that.
Oh, good lord. 7 already?
Okay, so.
It's 4-up in bone saves. And he dropped a dice.
No, that was my earpiece.
Okay. Well, I only failed 1.
Wow, what?
So I will be back.
You only take 2 damage.
Yes, and I have to go to the bathroom.
Aw, you're gonna leave me alone, Eric.
Okay, you're in here with Jacob. I will be right back.
Better being than being in there with you.
Yeah. Here, you wanna roll off for all that? No. All right, so that was pretty epic of Eric rolling all those saves there. That he rolled. What was the first one? Was 4, and then so 11 4-ups he rolled, and I just needed 6 of those to go through, and that guy would have been dead there. So, good on Eric for some hot dice rolls. I'm definitely a-okay with that. Live and die by 4-ups. That's the way it goes. So we're good there. Next is going to be Lilith's unit, and we'll wait on that here, chat. So, how's it going? How's everyone doing? Who we got in chat anyway right now? What do we got?
Oh, we got a few people hanging out. All those people that we have mentioned here recently. Chat is starting to talk about Alien Romulus.
Oh, nice.
The newest installment of the Alien franchise. Rob said he enjoyed it.
It is good. I like it.
I probably should have told him I liked it too, because then he never would have seen it.
He would never watched it.
But no, it's pretty good. Pretty good. There's speculation, of course, on where the sequel is going to go.
Yeah.
Probably to a dark place with xenomorphs, if I had to wager a guess.
Pretty much, yeah, definitely. I'm glad that they, it sucks I never went through. I was always a fan of the Prometheus
I liked Prometheus too. It was, I think it tried to be deeper than it needed to be, which turned a lot of people off.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you would have to kind of know a little bit of the lore, and then to really get what was going on, it was a little bit much. I'm thinking for some people to watch it, yeah, again, it would get them confused more than like, oh, where did that guy
And you're
come
familiar with the mythology of Prometheus, right?
Yes,
Right?
yeah, yes.
Dies at the end of every day to be reborn again, to live through that day with his guts being pecked out.
Yep.
I'm curious what everybody's opinion is on how that correlates to that movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely want to, I guess, see what chat would put out in there. It's again, it's a little dark. It's definitely pretty dark, especially with the I guess in terms of Nephilims in a way, that guy just getting up and just rampaging and killing everybody just didn't give a crap of humans whatsoever.
It was nutty. So like you have to think that maybe like who is the Prometheus in this? Is it the engineers?
They never really explain. That's why I always call them Nephilims, because it's in the sense of, I don't know if anyone gonna go down that rabbit hole there, but dealing with the giant human beings, which what they were, but they only called them by engineers. They never referenced the Prometheus part of it, except for was it the ship? I remember, was it the ship what was the ship's name? I forget.
Prometheus.
That was the Prometheus. Okay, so it was the ship there. It was the Prometheus. Yeah, that's it.
Hopefully there's more correlation than just it being the ship.
The ship itself, yeah. Right. I mean, and then for them to just die like that in the ship, man, that was such a cool ship for them to just go and ram into.
We can't have nice ships.
Yeah, throwing these ships everywhere.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, after giving or expelling a beast of Nurgle, I feel much better.
Well,
Was that a beast of Nurgle?
A little bit.
Had a beast of Nurgle.
That was a quick snip right there.
Careful.
All right.
If you didn't kill it at the end of the phase, it goes right back to full health there.
It's someone else's problem. Someone in JEA's problem now.
Oh no. Oh.
All right, carry on, sir. Full rerolls -1 to hit. We'll see what's.
That was nice, by the way. I just wanted to.
Oh yeah, I know. So, in all fairness, the plan of survive on your 4-up invuln saves is not a good plan.
No. That was impressive.
Yeah,
though.
tell it to the custodians, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they all know it's not a good plan. They all hope it's the plan. A lot of the time, I know lots of them are just like, hope I roll 4-ups. And sometimes they do. Sometimes you don't. And sometimes you roll exactly average and it still didn't matter.
Yep. That was impressive. Just want to.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely impressive.
Yeah.
I only failed
of them?
like 3 total saves between shooting and melee here.
Yeah, that was impressive. Very impressive.
It happens from time to time. Like a broken clock beam, right?
Yeah. All right, so I have this fight over here. We'll go ahead and go haywire with Lilith, because I don't think she's going to live much afterward.
That, and there's no other infantry that I have.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would have to punch up to all this stuff here. Which would be insane.
Do it.
Yep. So let's go ahead and do that, because she's going to go into the.
She's going to go
Plague
Super
Bears.
Ninja mode.
Yep. Let's go ahead and do this. Person's going to move up over here into that nook, and then we'll have this one scooch over there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
hoping I still somehow manage to have just this section alive over here.
Yeah, we'll do Lilith. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and do 4 of the witches there, and then 2, 4, 6 going into
6, 4, and then Lilith.
Yep.
Go and start with Lilith. Let's do your 18 bajillion attacks with sustain 2.
It's 12. And they do have the same sustain 2, which is really nice.
But you're going to be hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s with 3 rolls.
Yeah. Hopefully you roll nothing but 1s and 2s, followed by 1s and 2s again. But now you've got this, Julian.
Hold on. This is the energy I was wanting right there. This is what we're talking about, chat.
You've got this, Julian. You've got this.
This is exactly what I was waiting on.
There's what I want, and then there's what's going to happen.
Chat, y'all know. Eric starts talking on that one. Yeah.
No, I'm just shocked I made all those 4-up invulns.
That's impressive. It was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty impressive.
Well, look at all those hits and those sustained 2s.
Yeah, there was a few of them there, huh? Yeah. Let's get greedy. Let's get greedy. Yeah. Let's get greedy.
12 plus another 8, so 20.
Yeah.
20 hits. Wow. Man, if I stick all these 5-up invuln saves,
That would be really impressive.
Julian's going to need to go home.
Yeah, that would be really impressive. All right, 2 up for anti-infantry. So 17.
All right. All right, this is all single damage though, right?
It is all single damage.
So there's 4, 8, 12, 16, and 17. All right. 5 ups by the power of the beasts of Nurgle that live within my bowels. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 1,
And then,
2, 3. Oh, sorry.
so that was the 10, 11.
Yeah, so there's 1.
So 10 more now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Cool. So only the 1 left.
Yeah.
There's the 4
Yeah,
into.
no. Do you want to roll these dice? I will gladly pick these guys up at this point.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine. Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, you've got that objective. I was going to try to sticky. It's all right. Julian killing his own models here because I borrowed his plague bearers.
Yeah, that's cool. I noticed. I
I actually have a unit of them at home. I just don't know where they're at.
Oh, wait, my plague bearers?
No, not yours. My
Oh, I was like, yeah, it's fine if you have them. That's fine.
like
with
I've
me
got
too.
one of like every demon infantry unit except the ladies, the daemonettes.
Rob hitting you with a, well, actually, he says he took a beef of Nurgle.
All right, there's 2 tokens there
You
for
know what,
me.
Rob? You can have that one.
All right.
I mean, hopefully you flushed it and weren't saving it for somebody.
Ew.
Nah, it's whoever goes in there next. Surprise! All right, I'm gonna swing back over there, man.
Yep, not much I can do there.
Sweeps. I'm not bracketed yet, so that's cool.
Nope.
So 10 sweeps hitting you on, I think it's 2s. Pretty sure it's 2s.
I'm pretty sure. You're not bracketed.
Yeah, no, I bracket. I mean, I'll tell you what I bracket at while we get.
It was like 6 or 8 or something like that.
7 or 8. 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2s and strength 10. So 2s and 2s. I'm guessing.
2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. All right. 8 hits
Okay.
and 8
8.
saves. AP 2.
8 saves here. This is unfortunate.
3 damage apiece.
3 damage apiece. So this will kill Cabalites or Incubies here automatically. So we'll see if we can get some 5-ups. I'm gonna just roll 5 right now.
Mm-hmm. Here's your first 5. Oh, you pulled an Eric. Look at that.
I
right, so your next
little,
3?
Little payback there for you.
Yeah.
All right. 2 guys.
All right.
So 2 Incubi are dead. All right, now this is my. See, I was kind of banking I was gonna kill that guy there, but do I want to stick it out and be in combat with you, or do I want to wraith-like retreat and go back into
I didn't
the?
battle shock you,
Nope.
so I can't stop you.
Exactly, but it's like, do I do that or do I keep you in combat so then you're forced to stay because you're battle shocked as well? Well, you're gonna be able to roll.
Battle shock, and
Yeah.
then I'll have to roll, and then I can choose to just auto pass.
Auto pass and then get out of combat
Yeah.
if you like, and then they are toast at that point.
I think that theoretically, there should only be the Archon left, anyways. But
This is true. We'll go ahead. What I'll do is I'll spend the Wraith-like Retreat token here, and I'm actually gonna. It's supposed to be for the Archon unit that got out from the ship to jump back into the ship, just to protect that unit so they just don't get gunned down by a bunch of Gatling cannons.
all right, so he's gonna bounce out.
No, it's going to be the Archon with the.
The other Archon.
Yes, correct. So we'll have
okay,
this
okay.
one Wraith-like Retreat back into the transport, and we'll stick in combat and see what you decide there, and go off of it that way. I was looking for this unit really to pop out and just do a few wounds, and they just didn't do anything there. It is a big stompy robot, so as much as list tailering goes through that, there's nothing they can do on a big stompy robot.
All right. Well, what'd you score, sir?
All right, so I'm currently actually having these they're going to complete at the end of your turn.
Currently defending
And recovering.
So this thing is recovering,
Correct.
and they're recovering over there.
Correct.
All right. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? It's all right. I should have rapid ingressed, but that is okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go to 4 CP then.
Yep.
I am going to auto recover, and I will spend so I don't have to roll, because I don't want to risk it, but we're going to theory roll it. I would have failed.
Oof.
So there goes my once per game auto pass. So I have 2 objectives.
Yes, you do. For 10 points.
Sticky, so 10 there. And then I will pull recover assets
You.
and overwhelming force. So kill stuff on an objective.
Plenty of it.
Yeah, yeah.
What were your points? What were you scoring, Julian?
I skill. The ones that I have here are for score at the end of his turn.
They're the ongoings.
Correct.
Yeah, I got overwhelming and recover assets.
Yep. And then up to 2 here.
All right.
So,
3 now for me because I just
2.
spent 1.
2 for me.
So we're gonna plan this out a bit.
Your secondaries are scoring next turn.
Correct. Yeah. At the end of his turn, they will score.
So maybe we make the stalker. He recovers some assets. I don't
Nice.
think I can necessarily get in your deployment zone very well, but we'll double check that. So my big guys can still shoot and do actions. So he just needs to move up and he could still shoot stuff and do actions.
Correct. Yep.
So actually my battle line can advance. No, they can advance and do actions, not shoot. This isn't stalwarts, never mind.
Yep.
So, but no, so potential action, and now let me, I'm going to measure out some spaces, see if there's anywhere I could possibly go in his deployment zone. It's looking like a big no.
Big no.
I mean, almost.
Is it close?
Oh, it's close. That would have been cool. Yeah, it was only about a half an inch there.
That's all you need.
Yeah. But, so maybe these guys hang on for a turn here. Maybe we come over to help a little bit here. Just thinking about where he wants to go. We're going to hold on to those guys probably for another turn. So, like, this is what I wanted, a rapid ingress.
Yeah. So then you can just get your movement in and.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I could have, like, rapid ingress, like, here.
Yeah, and then move
just
around.
walked 14 inches around and been, like, here.
This is true.
That's a possibility right there. So we're putting a pin in this right now. But we're going to start moving.
All right. Go ahead and get that going.
Julian is now expelling a beast of Nurgle.
This is not true. I did that earlier.
He just admitted to showing a picture of his beast of Nurgle to us, guys. So weird. Alrighty.
One of those times I'm grateful we're not in members only.
There's 3 to get there. 4. I'll walk up there. Touch that objective. Maybe gun these guys down a bit. Just in case these Nurglings will advance for 5. Looks like the dice cam died, but I rolled a 5, guys. These Nurglings are just coming over here to gum up some work. Yeah, just let me know. We're working on the dice cam, guys. Please be patient with us. Just trying to get that. There we go. Nope, I came back. Let's see here. Keeps coming back. Okay, I won't worry about it. All right, so some Nurglings advance, got a 5. They move 10. They're just coming there to gum up some works. That brigand walked around. He's still there. Do. So that's a CP, yeah. So we're going to spend a CP to just walk through walls here because I don't want to risk being battle shocked if I walk through this stuff. Just to make it a lot easier to get over here, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Come this way. Try to... Because things are going to get shot and die.
You guys don't have any vibes for us yet? Come on, let's start getting those in.
There we go. How about a vibe of a Beast of Nurgle? Or a Beast of Movement, so to speak.
You gonna waddle around there, man?
You know, Vegeta going Super Saiyan while having to go to the bathroom. I know you've all seen that meme, right?
Ah.
Blows up the Earth by accident.
You're not within... No, okay. Excuse me.
That was actually, yeah. Okay. So he moves there.
Did that movement there.
He's going to touch that. And we're going to hold on to him too. He's not going to come out right now. And
Put me there.
these Beast of Nurgles.
Thinking of using stratagem when you did this movement here.
Okay, what you got?
But it's fine. I shouldn't. Yeah, it's fine. Nope, that's cool.
All right, I need you, sir, to take, what's this thing's toughness?
Toughness 8.
Toughness 8. If this thing could take a battle shock test for me during my movement phase from the Atropus.
All right. And this is at the end of your movement phase.
Anytime in my movement phase.
Cool. Good.
Are you -1?
It's leadership 6.
All right.
So good.
How is it a 6?
Actually, I think most of this army is a 6.
So it's probably going to get the Eldar treatment at one point, and most of it's going to go to a 7.
It's going to start going to 7s.
Yeah.
Was it like that before on the index for Eldar?
Yeah, with the Eldar, a lot of it was 6, a lot of it went to 7s, unless it was like aspect or a character.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's all right. That is okay. All right, yeah, we're just going to start shooting. So we'll start with the...
Then I just start shooting. Let's go. What you got? What you got?
Yeah, we shall see here. All right, so the Traitoris Shock Lance is going to shoot those guys in combat.
Okay.
Hitting you on 4s because I'm -1. Sustained of 2. Wounding you on 2s. That'll be 4 saves, no AP, 2 damage.
Over here?
Yep, on the Incubi.
No AP?
No AP.
So 3 of them here on 3-ups. Okay,
Right.
and then one more. You said 4 altogether, right?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, here's the 4th one. Okay, good.
Yeah, cool beans. All right. This guy's going to go. We will shoot my rockets at the Mandrakes.
Oh man.
Hey, man, we'll shoot them there. But we'll shoot all my other guns here. So we'll start with the rockets into the Mandrakes
Okay,
for 3 shots
nice.
on 4s. 1 hit,
Okay,
1 wound. You have cover.
I
But
do
think
have
it's just a
cover.
5 up
I think
now.
there's just 5-ups, yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Kills the guy.
poof.
Chain cannon going here. Are these guys any penalty to hit or anything? The witches? Any
What's that? I'm sorry?
Any penalties to hit on the witches?
No penalties, nope,
All right,
nothing
so
there.
this is 2s. Looks like 9 hits.
All right.
Strength 6, so on 2s.
And this is where I wish witches had invuls while getting shot at.
So this is 7 AP2s,
All right.
but you have cover for most of them, except the front 2 guys for some reason, because they are
You said AP2?
AP2.
Okay,
Because you're my
just-
closest eligible target.
Okay, so it's just going to be invuls here. How many again? Sorry?
7.
7 of them. All right, here we go. We're looking for 6s. We're going to save 1, so 6 of
6.
them will perish.
All right. Thermals are going in them.
All right.
1 thermal hits, 1 thermal wounds, 1 invuln save. It'll just melt an elf.
6 up.
Melts an elf. Alrighty. We're going to go with the Stalker. Shooting those Mandrakes.
All right.
D6 plus nothing for one shot.
Nice.
Hitting on a 4, it hits.
Okay.
It's wounding them on a 2
It is.
because of the swole. It's strength 5, your T3, but his special rule is +1 to wound if you're not within 6 inches of an ally.
Okay, cool.
So a 2.
Okay.
And just your
5
5
up.
up invul. Yep. Kills another Mandrake.
Another one's gone.
All right, we'll go with the Atropos next.
All right.
We're going to try to... I want to kill that thing, just because I want to.
Just cuz, huh?
Yeah, just because. But I'd like to also kind of get rid of a good chunk of that unit.
Which you did already.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, the rest of her bodyguard would be nice.
Okay.
So we're going to put the Atropos Las Cutter, low intensity, into them.
Okay.
The Graviton Singularity Cannon into them, or into it, the boat.
The Raider.
Yep.
Cool.
So we'll start with the low intensity Las Cutter, 2d6 shots for 5.
All right.
Hitting on 3s with sustained 1. Just turns into 4 hits.
Yep.
Wounds you on 2s at strength 7. That'll be 2 saving throws at AP 1.
And for
Doesn't
the
ignore-
witches?
Yeah.
And ignore cover.
No, not ignore cover, just AP 1. But
Oh, but still. Here we go. 6.
kills a witch.
Save 1 there.
In D3 shots, we are going to go hazardous with this.
Ooh,
But so 3 shots.
spicy.
+1 to hit because you are a vehicle.
Yep.
If you were Titanic, I'd get +1 to wound. So they all hit.
Okay.
And we are strength 16, T8.
Yeah, T8. So
So
2s.
2s. 6 is our dev.
Nice.
So 1 saving throw, sir, because it's AP a whole bunch, 4.
Okay. 6 here. Nope.
And the dev is going to go right through, so this is 2d6 plus 2. All right, so
9.
7, take 9 damage.
All right. Still
then-
kicking.
See if we hurt ourselves, we do.
Ooh.
So we are down to 22.
Barely alive over here. On fire.
All right, I like you being on fire. It's all right. We'll go with that brigand over there.
Yep.
Rockets into mandrakes.
Yep, yep, yep.
And then he'll shoot the grotesques with everything else.
Yeah, yeah, you want them gone.
I'm not particularly worried about them in melee against a T10 vehicle, but
I mean, I can swipe back maybe
Yeah.
if I die.
I would like to get rid of them because I probably still hold the objective right now, but like I don't want to make those guys pop out yet
Yeah.
because then I won't hold that objective. So rockets.
Yep.
D6 plus nothing for 2 shots.
Cool.
They don't hit, so mandrakes will complete.
There are actions.
Start with the thermal cannons into the grotesques. Both hit.
Okay.
1 wound.
1 wound.
AP 5.
Because they are.
Give an invuln save.
They do. I'm looking right now. Yeah, they're T5.
All right.
So 6 here. Nope.
Take 9 damage.
All right. See if I can survive this. I have what, a 5 up here. 1, 2, 3. Nope.
So we butcher 1 guy.
Yep.
Chain cannon. What's their toughness? Is it 6?
5.
5. So
Yep.
2s and 3s here. Got 3 misses. So 9 hits. Followed by only 4 saves at AP2, but you got cover, so AP1.
So AP2. Nope. 6 invul is going to work better.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Worked
just-
really well.
All right.
Much
5 up. Yeah. Right. 5 up. Nope.
All right.
It does feel it. Down to 3 for one of these.
All right, so I'm just going into my charges now. That's my shooting. Cool. All there is to it. And I completely forgot to recover assets. That is okay. We'll just ditch it for a CP.
Yeah. That works.
Hopefully get a couple things. We'll charge with the brigand into the boat.
Okay.
It's in?
All right. You shouldn't kill that. That's
No,
for
no,
sure.
I'm not killing it. Not at all. We're just holding this objective from you. Because I'm pretty sure that's not adding up to over 8.
The grotesque are 1 each, and I think
The
the
boat is
boat might be just
2 or
like
3?
2 or 3, one of
Yeah.
those two. So regardless, it's either tied or not, or you own it.
Charging here.
Yep.
Going to be in with a 9.
Oh snap!
Let's see. I've got CP. Do I want to just tank shot? Because she's got a 3. No, her big invuln save is gone now. Cause that's,
Yes, yeah. She only has a 4 up currently.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We'll go ahead and take shock. Go
Okay.
down to 1. I mean, with any luck, we carve into her because, you know, you've been rolling really hot for these saving.
You can kill the whole unit, yeah.
Yeah. So on 5s.
Yep.
So,
So 2 are dead so far. How many extras do you have?
5 mortal wounds total.
So she's actually still going to be living here. Because she has 4, I believe.
Well,
Lilith?
that's 1 unit for
Yep.
overwhelming force so far.
So she has 1 wound left.
And then start of the fight phase, sir, if you could take a battle shock test at -1 over there.
For those guys there,
Yep.
6 finally will
Fail.
Will fail. Yep.
I will spend a CP to hit them with Terror Shades.
You're gonna
Try-
scare them.
I'm trying to heal.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
and do mortal wounds to you.
Yep. Nice. 3 of them.
4.
Or 4. Yep.
Take 4 mortal wounds.
How many CP do you have now?
I have 0.
1, 2.
And I heal 4.
Yep. And that's gonna be the unit.
When you spend the CP, I'm going down to 3 CP, down to 3 CP.
Okay. So down to 0 CP. I'm back up to 4. And now does Lilith still have fight first when she's not leading a unit? You can swing first then.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go ahead and go with her, and then well, he can go.
Does he
with
have
the
fight first?
Well, first ongoing.
Okay, yeah.
So.
Well, she can go and then
yeah.
all my charges go.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and do her 8 with her sustained 2s. There's no reason to use. Let's go ahead and use
So did he take a wound then?
here.
Because I did 4 mortals to the unit. There was only 3 guys left, right?
Yeah, but there's the leader has 2 wounds.
Oh, the leader has 2 wounds. That's right, that's right.
So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, and then I can hopefully if that survives. Okay. Yep. All right. Good. Here it goes for Lilith here, hitting on 2s, and then sustain 2.
And she has 1 wound left, you said?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's why I don't even have anything on her. And leading 6s here because there's no lance currently effective. All right, there you go. Nothing.
All right. Well, then I'm going to go to my charges.
Yep. We'll just say that this one.
Okay.
I don't.
Do you want me to?
Wait,
thought
because
you were-
you got stomps only.
No. I have a lightsaber, sir.
Like, oh yeah, this
Yeah.
thing right here, right?
And I might as well do sweeps because it's all the same against
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, there's no way she's gonna survive this.
And it's 12 attacks.
12 attacks, hitting on 2s, winning on
I'll
2s.
be hitting you on 2s, winning you on 2s with sustained.
Yeah, there's no-
Sorry, hitting on 3s, but sustained 1.
There's no way. Unless you really whiff.
Okay, well, it's a bunch of hits.
Uh huh.
And then 2s. So can you make this many 4-up invuln saves?
I don't know. What we got?
10. 10 4-up invuln saves.
no
Can
way.
you do it?
No way.
Why not, Julian? Why can't you do it? All right, yeah.
She's gone.
Yeah, cool. Just stays there then. My next charge, he's just gonna headbutt the vehicle, I guess.
Yes.
1 hit. Hit wounds for no AP.
Over there.
Yeah.
All right. It does take
you
a
took
wound.
damage. Yes. All right, then your first ongoing.
All right.
You're -1 to hit now because you are battle shocked.
Because I am a battle shook. That's why I gave myself a token there. So we got 9 left on this guy here. All right. So he has 5 here, hitting on 3s, re-rolling. Yep. Oh, is it only when he leads a unit? Hold on 1 second. His ability.
And can you put pain tokens on battle shocked units?
Roll 1, so it's a power. Yeah. Okay. So it's only when he's actually.
Leading the unit?
Yeah. So I would.
So he just rerolls hits then?
yeah.
Or do you. Yeah.
I already put it on there, so it's
You
fine
don't
here.
have to, man.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yep, that's fine. 'Cause there's no reason for me to actually have it on him if he's not going to actually get the reroll hits and wounds.
Yeah.
These are going to be on 6s here. You got 1.
I make
Yeah.
it.
Okay, you're good.
All right, so you're fresh, 2-up invuln save. The Lancer is going to do some sweeps on you. Hits you on 2s, wound you on 2s with 10 attacks.
All right, how many 2-ups do I have here?
I don't know. 9 hits
All right, so far 9.
and
And
8
8.
saves.
All right, let's
One
see.
at a time.
Here we go. 1 at a time. 8 of them.
No! No! Shadowfield is BS. Ah!
Oh! And then how much damage is it?
3.
Which he will be down to 1 here,
Yep.
and then he'll die.
All right.
Almost.
So we just maxed out overwhelming force. That's
Yes,
cool.
you did.
Technically, we already had because this was
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Your boat can punch back, I guess, if it wants.
It will actually, and I will use your stratagem here. So let's see here. So
Is this the I run away stratagem?
no. I think it's after my transport. Okay, so I have to fight first with the transport. Let's go ahead. I think it has 3 attacks here, hitting on 4s. And your strength. What's your toughness?
10.
5s here. Nope. All right, and then I will use the stratagem here. So the Vicious Blades will use 1 stratagem, will go down to 1 CP. So this is the one where if there's a unit, if it's transporting a unit, we'll do mortal wounds on 5-ups here. So there's 11, no, there's 10 guides in there. So it's basically,
It's kind of a weird tank shock.
yeah, because it's in combat. So I can do the tank shock and that in a turn. So if I have 2 CP.
Swing it.
So there we go. Looking for 5s here.
Mhm.
Only gonna have 2, unfortunately.
Down to 10.
Yep.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
Yes.
So Julian went down to what, 1 CP? Are you down
I
to
am
0?
down to 1 CP.
Julian is down to 1 CP. I am down to 0. I will go back up to 1 because I'm going to ditch recover assets because I forgot about it.
Back up to 2 for both of you.
Effectively, yes. I will score 5 points on overwhelming force,
Yes.
and I will pass it on to Julian.
All right. At the end of your turn.
You can't bring the mandrakes up or they fail.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. No. I know that.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, don't you fail.
No. So I am going to recover assets for 3 CP, the one that I drew from last turn.
3 VP, not
Or
CP.
VP.
Yes.
And then 3 again for the defend stronghold.
Yep.
So I'll have 3 and 3 here for those. All right, and you will actually go up to
2 CP.
on my turn. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm at 2 and you're at 2 now.
correct.
Yep.
So
And you get 5 on your primary.
I get What's the OC on the Raider here? I think it's only a 2 or 3. Yeah, it's only a 2.
I'm
So
an 8, homie. You ain't 10.
yeah, that's fine.
Huh? Oh, I got 10.
Yep.
I was on 2.
Yep.
I auto passed. I used my auto pass to make sure.
Primary turn 1.
I got 5 on the turn 1, and I'll get 5 again on
you don't get
on this.
primary
Or
on turn 1.
not turn 1, on turn 2. I got 5, and then this top of turn 3, I'll get another 5.
Yeah. 2 and 3.
Secondaries.
My secondaries are going to be Assassination and Storm Hostile Objective.
Well, I've got 3 characters, and all 3 of them are on objectives.
Yep, I can storm over there easy. Just got to get out the boat. We'll be fine there. And
I need you to take several battle shock tests for me.
oh, which ones exactly?
Here?
Yep,
And both those units over there, because they're within 12 and not at full strength.
they're within 12 of the.
Of just a knight.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my
this. Oh, the one over
and
here.
the one over there too. Where do you
Okay.
want to start?
We'll go for the Raider over there.
Raider?
Is it a minus?
Yeah, you're -1.
Okay, so that one's shook, and then we had the Grotesque there. They're fine, and then this Raider here
Yep.
will be fine as well.
So we are going to bounce. So this is for your boat. Your boat failed, right?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to go down to 1 CP from 2, and we're going to Terror Shade you.
Okay, cool.
Try to heal.
Yep.
Your boat will take 3 mortal wounds,
All right.
and I will go back up to 17.
Sweet.
I've got 1 CP remaining.
Cool.
Just trying to
All
get
right.
myself, and this thing passed, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the other ones did pass.
Okay.
Yeah, I hopefully, let's see if I can turn this around. This is going exactly how I expected.
You expected me to make all those 4-up invuln saves?
Well, honestly, even if I would have turned that around and killed him, it's the rest of them that we could see the assets are dwindling at this point. So let's see what I can do here.
All right. Well, why don't you take that Void Raven bomber and fire off some Void Lances?
Yep, definitely going to do that. So we'll go ahead and move it here. It comes down over there. I can do 20 that way, okay. And then it'll essentially go off on turn. On that turn, could pivot at the end. At the end of the turn. Yeah, I meant to do it a little bit more there, but that's fine.
So, Chad, I'm wondering which big knight he's going to shoot, if any, with the Void Raven. Man, do I hate the Void Raven so much.
Right.
I overwatch you if I could. Maybe they'll fix that. Maybe they'll let big knights overwatch again.
All right.
Make big knights great again.
All right, so
Never.
select an enemy unit, roll a d6 for each enemy unit in there on a 4-up. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a Void Mine onto the big guy.
Of course you are. just pooping all over
Nope.
me. Not with that roll.
Nope. And that is not something I can re-roll because that's an ability. So can't even re-roll that. I would if I could.
Though your once per games unit data sheet rule just failed. I know how bad that feels though, so it's all right.
So we're good there. We'll go ahead and try to assassinate this guy in the middle. We'll see. Let's go ahead and move up. So it's going to be moving up 5. So it'd be 10 here.
How far does it move?
14.
Okay, you're good.
And then 4 here.
No,
So.
so you have to clear, right? So it's not just point to point. It's 5, however much that is, then 5 down. It's better to go around. Flying sucks now, Julian.
We'll just go ahead and roll a d6 here. Okay, that'll give me that one little bit. The only thing I want to do is just have them to where I'm just hovering over a little bit,
Right.
and that's it, hovering over the objective. So we're going there. This unit, don't want to do the same sacrifice again. I don't want to bounce off this guy again. I want to try to shoot him.
How many pain tokens you got left? 1?
3.
3?
I don't want to bounce off the big guy in the middle again. That is the part that I'm trying not to do here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll move this guy around here. We don't want him to be exposed yet. We'll have these guys.
Hope if I die, I explode viciously all over your face.
Yeah. Oh, that is.
Save it for members only, man.
Yeah. Whoa.
Money shot.
Whoa. Right, here we go. Here's a D6 move for the, because you still have that stuff to come out.
This is in reserves right here.
We're going to move the Cabalites here, run with them, move in 10. So just have them move over 10.
Ooga shaka, ooga shaka.
Do.
What are you messing with that sideways one there, Jacob?
I'm trying to.
You get in the back of Julian's head?
Hey, you should mess with that one, huh? Boom.
Well, you should have the back of your head messed with.
No, we should mess with the
you like people
the thing.
running their hands through your
Thingy-majiggy.
hair? Do you like that, Julian? Do you?
No. So we're good there. Okay. Yeah, the big guys are a little scary here. If I can finally try to take this middle guy out, I think I would be a little bit comfortable.
Well, the fact that I've managed to regenerate 7 wounds definitely helped. But who knows if I'll keep making those 4-ups at this point. And you've probably got Haywire coming down, I'm assuming?
I am going to definitely have some haywire coming down.
I mean, I think you'll be able to put them in line of sight. I think those Nurglings are going to hurt their position. But the Haywire can just come down over here. What, got 18 inches with the Haywire?
24.
24? Oh, you've got plenty of range.
Yep.
They're going to be stuck on your side of the table, I think.
I think that's the deal for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you could come over here and then just not shoot the big guys, basically. But
Yeah,
I
but
think you
I only
wanna
got
shoot-
the small guys there
Yeah.
to shoot at, which isn't going to be, which is, oh, actually I was supposed to pivot this guy. Okay.
Think about growing a full beard, Julian? Do you want some beard oil and a comb?
I wish I could. No, that's one thing I can't. That's why I got the long hair instead, Because I can't get
You can
the...
use some beard oil to simulate the follic growth in your face.
What?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. There's a whole culture, apparently.
Did you hear what?
Yeah.
Simulate the folic?
To stimulate the...
Stimulate the folic?
Oh, never mind. You're just saying words wrong now.
Yeah, he used it on his head for quite some time, man. You can see
Yeah,
the
clearly. No, I'm pretty sure that's all genetic on him. Just like, the beard for me is fairly genetic.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All I do is comb it occasionally. But I've been thinking about getting, like product and beard oil for it, really hone it in.
Gonna move
So
this.
I can be the Robo-Chad that Jacob wants me to be.
Salute.
Gesundheit. Kill it with fire.
All right, so these guys are gonna drop out here. Drop out. Get some shots here.
I overwatch you.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God.
No Overwatch for them big guys. No, no, no.
Yeah, I know. Which really brought down the stocks on the guy with the flamer. Like, that guy has disappeared.
Yeah, yeah.
The Valiant and/or Tyrant for us on the Chaos Knight side. Yeah, I'd pay a CP to Overwatch with a giant flamer. That'd be really cool. But no.
All right, we're gonna. Could you give me a die roll there? What you got?
A 6.
Oh, okay. So we'll move this guy. He'll be kind of central right there.
Vroom, vroom.
And that's so then I can get. Yep, I'll be able to get both units here. So we're gonna have these guys.
Man, you're just going ham on this poor guy.
Well, I need him to go. Gots to go.
I would love for him to be on 1 wound when this is all over. Maybe 2. 2
Yeah.
would be cool.
That would be terrible. That would be terrible for me. I'm actually opting to shoot him instead of trying to combat him this time. So we'll have the one dude here and then the rest of them.
I mean, may I explode viciously upon you. Because there's only a couple things in range of mine, namely Nurglings. But for you, it's a good chunk of people that would just die if they took D6 mortal wounds.
Oh yeah. All
I
right.
miss having the auto-explode strat.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, no, that was fun.
I've played whole games planning how I'm going to die and shove my big knights into the middle of your army and then proceed to die.
All right, so let's go ahead. Looks like I'm done with some movement. Kind of just shifted around a little bit. I'm trying to bring this big guy down here, chat, in the middle. It would be nice. All right, so on to the shooting phase. We'll go ahead and expend token here, token here, and we'll go ahead and go for the Void Raven Bomber.
So that's the token you can't get back.
That's the one I cannot get back. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can get the other ones back here.
Got
Only get
back.
one.
All
Cool.
right.
So one of them's gonna come back here. All right. So on to some.
Where would you like to start? I got no defensive. He's just a 4-up invuln save.
Just a 4-up, huh?
Just a 4-up.
We'll go with the small Kabalites here on the ground. We'll go ahead and they'll get all their shots into the big guy here.
Roger Dodger.
Oh, let's see. So they did jump out of the transport, so ignoring your cover. Here is the blaster. Does not hit. And then we have the Dark Lance. That misses as well. And we'll go with the Splinter Cannon. We're going to have one.
2 hits because
Yep.
it's sustained.
Sustain here. 6s. Nope.
All right.
All right. Shredder. 4 shots here. Looking for some 6s again. Nope.
Okay.
All right, and then the, actually, I did not put the guy within blast pistol range, so that's fine. Here's for the transport. 6 shots here.
Splinter Cannon.
Yep.
All right.
Nothing there, so he's done. That one advanced, so he's not doing anything there. We'll go ahead and go with, oh, I forgot to move this guy here.
Where would you like to move?
Oh, yeah, let's move him. He'll move 14 back so he can shoot at the big guy here.
Okay.
So we'll have him shoot at the big guy.
Who is Battle Shock? Just only one.
The only one is going to be the
other boat. Okay.
Yep. And I'll put that token on there. I mean, it's not really going to be doing anything at all, but
It'll
we'll
be
go ahead and put
-1
that
to hit anything that's Chaos Knight related.
on. Okay. Cool.
So this boat that moved.
Yep. Moved here. Single cannon. Nope.
All right.
We'll have that one shoot into the. It's going to be -1 to hit regardless because I'm in combat anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll just go ahead and go into. Let's see. Which one do I want to go into? We'll go into the. Yeah, we'll go into the big guy again. I really would like for him to.
One hit.
One hit. That does wound.
You make a save.
You're good there. Okay, cool. So kind of shifting back around here for everyone. We'll have the Dark Lances coming out here with the Scourges. So 4 shots here.
All right.
Rerolling because of pain token. Okay.
And then the 3 hits.
And then we're looking for 3s here.
Why 3s?
3's the wound, right?
Why?
Or choose the 4's the wound. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. 3's is the big Void Lancer.
We're good.
Nice. All right. You're continuing the streak.
Ooh.
So these guys are going to come back here.
No, I still got to deal with Void Lances.
That I don't actually want to shoot them at him. I want him to die from everything that I'm shooting at him currently. But we'll see if that works here. So we'll go ahead and go with the other Scourge unit here. So it looks like I'm not going to actually be able to do much damage here. None of the Dark Lances went through, which is it hurts. It hurts.
Hurts your soul a little bit.
It's not much I can do
No,
about it though.
it's because you're not doing sound effects. You're not going.
Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
So what does a Drukhari Haywire noise make, Jacob?
Haywire blaster.
Yeah. What kind of noise does that make?
Hey, man.
Hey man.
Are these like D3 shots or something?
These are 2 shots each.
2 shots.
Yep, so 8 shots here. So looking for 4s to hit and 4s to wound.
All right, re-rolling, right? Or no, not re-rolling.
Rerolling to hit, yes.
Re-rolling the hit on them?
Yep.
Okay, pretty good. 100% hits. All right.
Okay. And then
on 4s for mortals.
looking for the same thing here.
No, that's gross. So 15 wounds?
5, they are, yep.
So down to 2.
Unfortunate, I didn't get anything else into them.
Liz Taylory.
Definitely not. Let's do. You know what? I might have to shoot the other shots here. I might have to shoot into this guy. I wasn't planning on it, but I'm just making sure he's 18. Yeah, they're all within 18 here. Okay. So I'll be able to get the blaster and all the other stuff into him. So let's go ahead and here's the Dark Lance. Nope. Here's the blaster.
Yes.
It does wound. Oh no, does not. It's strength 8 only. And that's really it. But I'll go ahead and just shoot the other things here, just because they could potentially do something.
Yeah, go for it.
So the shredder is at 18 inches, so D6, only 1 shot. It does not wound. We're going to have the splinter cannon. Nope. We're going to do the splinter rifle. Actually, forgot that last time. Both hit. No wounds. All right, and that was it there for them. Court of the Archon. We're going to have, here's the eye burst, D6 shots. Only 2 shots. Looking for 6s as well. Nope. All right, here's the carbine. I'll hit here, looking for 6s. Nope. All right,
Figured
that
you've
is.
gotten 1 out of all that.
Yeah, and
Come
then-
on, Void Lances.
Let's do the blasters into to the other guy though, because they would only, he's only within 6 inches there. So
Blast pistol.
blast pistol from the Archon, and then the Cavalite.
So 1 on a 3, 1 on a 2.
Yep, here's the 3, and then here's the 2. Nope.
Nope. All right.
So that's it there. Oh yeah, these guys were gonna shoot back here.
Scoot back.
Yeah.
Go for it. Come on, Void Lances. Let's see if you got what it takes.
Ew, I don't want to use them on this guy though.
What did you want to shoot with it?
Actually, it would be one of the smaller guys here.
Okay.
So that's what I was kind of rooting for, but it's okay. All right, so here's the Void Lances. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Void Lances here, and we'll do the Shadow Field missiles just in case here as well.
Yep.
So here's Void Lances.
Rerolling.
All right.
And then on 3s.
I'll re-roll one of these at least.
You're going to CP it?
Yeah, I'll re-roll one.
All right, he's spending a CP there,
Yep,
Jacob.
down to 1.
Oh,
Okay.
it was a trap.
Always.
All right, 4 up.
Yep.
Oh!
You can re-roll.
Oh!
You're using your last one?
I mean, I feel like I should, right?
It'll deny me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was both a
Fail.
trap.
Yeah, it was a trap.
All right, doesn't matter, whatever.
All right. Come on, money shot. Oh, no.
Nah. All right.
I was hoping to blow up all over you. Sorry.
Cool. So it took everything in my army to, as much as this is list tailored, this took everything to actually.
Honestly,
get that
that's just because everything else rolled like crap until the Haywire Blasters was like, cool, we just kill things.
out. Yeah, they're pretty
Pew,
nuts.
pew, Haywire. All right, I mean, what else you got for me?
I should have did Haywire with this unit too, huh?
Probably. I mean, that would have been some real tailoring.
Yeah, that's what tailoring that. All right, so this token actually gets regenerated here. Boom. So I
Because you
got
killed something, so you're back to 3?
back to 2. Because they didn't kill anything, so I didn't get those 2. And I only had 1 left over, and then I just killed 1. So
Okay.
back up to 2. So we're good there.
So you hold that objective over there now?
Yep.
You hold that one. So you got your overwhelming force?
I do have, the Storm, Hostile, and Assassination.
Yep.
So that's what I was kind of looking for anyway. Oh, and okay, so onto some charging. We're going to have the Grotesque and the
Yeah, I can't stop you.
unit there going into the big guy. So here's the Grotesque. They're going to make it. And then here's for the unit.
They're in too.
Yep.
So move your Grotesque first.
Yep. Moving 5 there. So they're just going to go around the back. They come around the back there for you. And then this other unit here, just line them all up. Doop. All right. We're gravy there. I think that's it for some charges too. Yep. So that's it for them.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and give the Archon unit the
pain token?
pain token, so I can reroll hits and wounds for that unit.
Okay.
And here's for the Grotesque. We'll just swing naturally here for those 2.
All right.
So they.
T10, 3 up save.
All right, T10, 3 up. So here's for the Grotesque here, hitting on 3s, and then they're needing 6s afterward.
All right, 1 miss.
All right. Just got 1.
AP1.
AP1, yes.
We make our save.
Cool. So a bunch of attacks from the Griblies.
That was my explosion.
That would have been it.
That was my explosion. Oh well.
Here's the Archon hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Rerolling if I need it. All right.
hits.
And then we're looking for 5 ups here. Rerolling.
2.
Rerolling here. Just 2.
AP, what, like 3?
Yes, at this point.
So 6 ups. Fail both. How much?
2 each.
All right, I think he is...
Down to 8. Because you think he was at 10? No.
I'm at 10. I'm at 6 now.
Okay.
I know math isn't your strong suit.
He had 12 altogether, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I took the 2 damage from your whips and chains earlier or whatever.
Yeah.
Because whips and chains excite me, even though I'm not the Emperor's Children player.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. All right, here's the, we'll go ahead and go with the Archon, Court of the Archon here. So we'll do the Talons first. 6 attacks here. Hitting on 3s with sustained.
No sustain, re-rolling. Still no sustain.
Nope.
All right.
And then looking
Probably
for 5s here.
Yep. Re-rolling. Mm-hmm. Gross.
So
Gross. AP 1 or 2?
3 of them, AP 1 on these. These are just
AP 1 base?
Yep.
Or
Oh no, AP
2?
nil. So AP 1
So, okay.
after
So
the
force?
buff. Yep.
We fail 1. How much?
1 damage.
All right. Down to 5.
Actually, they do have lethal hits here. Okay, I forgot. So this whole unit has lethal hits currently. Forgot about that.
Julian.
But that's all right. I didn't even have any 6s. I don't think even on those hits.
I don't.
Nope.
I'm not paying that close attention. I know you didn't get any sustained there.
No. Here's the battle blade here. Yeah, so no sustain, no lethal at that point then. Yeah. So here's the battle blades here, hitting on 3s.
1 auto.
1 auto.
So you have lethal.
And then lethal. Yep, that's it there. And then we're looking for 5 ups here.
For 2.
Rerolling. For 2 of them. And these are -3.
Okay,
2 damage each.
6s. 2 damage each? Mm-hmm. Think I'm down to 1. Down to 1. What else you got for me?
All right. We have another blade here. This is anti-infantry, 4 attacks. So that's a lethal there. And then reroll here. Nope. So just a 2, and then looking for 5s here. And then rerolling. 3, -3, 1 damage.
Well, he is dead. He does not explode. Why won't you explode? Take some of these dirty elves out with you.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Remember, the next time you fire your haywires, you gotta say, hey, man,
Hey, man.
a bunch of times, because you're firing 4 different guns. Hey, man, hey, man, hey, man.
Oh, man, that's...
All right, that's it, man.
That's
What'd you
it.
score?
Do I want to get back in that transport before you start dropping missiles and stuff on them?
Does it require you to target a transport?
It's just I can move up to 9 inches.
Like
Yeah.
the stratagem, does it say target a unit and a transport?
Let me see.
Because you can't target that transport with the stratagem.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see here. Wraith-like retreat. At the end of the fight phase, 1 Drukhari infantry unit from your army that has fought, that's the target.
Yep.
All right, and so the effect, your unit can make a normal fallback move into.
Just seeing if it was one of those like stratagems that like
Choose
targeted
one.
2 units or whatever.
Yeah, I got
to make
you.
something happen.
What's going on, Treachery? How are you, my friend?
Hey, Treachery, what's up, homie?
Hey, man. So these guys are going to.
Wait, are you shooting haywires at Treachery, man? That's not cool.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. All right, and that's.
So you go to
token
0
there?
CP?
Go to 08 CP, but I am going to get Storm Hostile Objective for 4 VP, and then Assassination for 5 VP.
All right.
Not too bad.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
Not too bad for being on the back foot.
So, yeah. So I'm going to go up a CP, as will you.
Yep.
To what?
1.
1. We're both at 0.
Okay.
We both were.
Marked for Death is what I'm pulling. And then Sabotage. All right. Both those suck. That's okay.
Yeah.
Who are you marking for death, sir?
I mean, I guess
Primary?
Oh, 10. I will have 10 on primary.
we'll have. I guess the Scourge units are. You can't see them at all.
Indirectly.
Oh, you only have what? How many indirects? 3? 3 of them again?
Yeah.
That would be a lot for you to do. Here's a Venom that's hidden. So we'll do this Venom here that's hidden. We'll go ahead and do this unit here. Do I want to do these Cabalites? You can't. Oh, no, you would be able to get actually a bead on them there. We'll go ahead and do.
Both Scourges? Okay.
I think that's the way to go. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. At the end of the fight phase 2, Venoms have that ability. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
so
gonna
they
jump in.
suck them back up.
Wait, what's up with your choice of words here?
Why you got to think so weird like that? All right, so
Well, it came out of your mouth, Eric.
Julian's just traumatized. I don't know.
By you, Eric.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Oh, you're just doing that before?
Yeah, just
at the
checking.
end. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So we're good. Because it's based on your base, right?
What's that?
It's on the base.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the. I think they FAQ. Yeah, they FAQ'd the wing part.
So this is a possibility.
It's like a weird FAQ there.
Yeah. Let me see. Do I have a place to come down with a little pile of poo over here? Looks like we're good there. Am I good over here? No. All right.
A little bit, huh? Just a little bit.
Well, you know, it happens. Was hoping,
Yeah, if it was just enough here, right?
yeah.
Just close. This Venom or Raider.
I mean, actually, we'll hold on to those guys. I mean, they got to come down now. We're going to start moving.
Yep. What you got here?
Well, we're going to think about how we're going to kill this Void Raven.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now everyone can see this model. Don't look at that. Don't look at that, chat.
I don't think they're looking at that. He's just messing around with the other camera angles.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually a thing. If not everyone knows what this is right now.
There you go. Fix that. That's the live feed.
Cool, cool.
All right. So he's going to come around,
Come around.
something like that. So he may come out here. And one of those guys is wounded, and that thing is almost dead. Both your raiders are almost dead.
Yep,
He's
Raiders.
gotta move somewhere.
Raiders are almost dead.
Let's see here. So these guys potentially come down and just hold an objective, so that's not terrible there. He's got to come down. If he's coming down, might be coming down with a 9 over here to try to deal with, you know, get the last wound basically, right?
Yeah. Make that charge then.
He possibly. He hasn't moved yet. I'm just kind of
Nope.
contemplating where this last brigand is going to go.
Okay.
I mean, I've got some distance. I could come here, this direction, come around here, this direction, shoot you. It doesn't really matter. You're an aircraft. Just, I think I'm going to come around this direction, so things over there can't necessarily shoot me.
Yeah, I need to start getting rid of these small guys. They're everywhere. Everywhere, chat.
They're barely here. I didn't bring that many of them. Calm down, son. So, yeah. And he comes down here. He's going to come down on this objective to be well hidden,
Yep.
I guess, right?
Yep, yep. You're good.
I guess we're going to start shooting, and we're going to start with the little war doggies themselves. All 3 of them remaining.
All tree.
So let's see. I've
you got?
killed 1 guy out of that unit, right?
Yes, there is only 4 left here.
I would like to reduce the haywire amount, but I think that unit would be easier to kill.
There's only 4 of them, and if you roll hot enough, yeah.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to shoot the haywire unit, just because that unit just goes, hey, take 3 damage,
Yeah.
indiscriminately. So we will start with Carnivore. There we go. The name, I couldn't remember it for a second. Start with the Carnivore.
You've been looking at that Eldar book too much. All right, go ahead.
CSM, but
Oh, yeah.
Carnivore is going to fire its rockets because that's its only set of weapons at them.
All right.
For 3 shots, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. No save. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Cool, cool. We'll start with this brigand. Rockets there.
Okay.
All the other guns here.
Okay, makes sense.
Rockets, 4 shots on 4s. There.
Nice.
3 hits. 2 saves, no AP.
No AP, 3 ups here.
Kills a guy.
Yep, and that's the guy with no special weapon.
All right. Thermal. This thing has stealth, right?
I don't think aircrafts have a...
Well, no. Does yours have stealth?
Oh,
No, normal
let me-
aircraft don't.
Okay, let me see
I thought
here.
you might have.
It does, yes, actually.
So I'm gonna
Yep.
hit you on a 3.
Yep.
1 hit. Toughness probably on 3s. Nothing.
Toughness 9. Yep.
All right. Yeah. Chain cannon.
Ooh, man, they had the lance thing go. Nice. That's what I
No,
was
the
afraid of.
demon breath spear failed. Oh, I got a dice,
Oh, that was a dice there for you.
and that's the reroll for the dice. So I just have 2 misses. Why would you do that?
What, put on
If
the
it
edge?
fell off right after that, you're the last one to touch it.
Oh, that's your die.
On 5s. That's not bad. 4 saves at AP2.
Oh, I should have popped my 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 stuff here. That's fine. AP2, you said?
AP2.
6 is here.
Yep.
Pop, save 1, so we're down to 9.
All right.
You got another Lance, Dragon Lance?
Yeah, a single 2-shot one.
A single 2-shot.
It'll be hitting you on 4s.
Hit me on 4s.
Wounding you on 2s, though.
There's really...
And then there's this guy. I was trying to save him for other things.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the 4-up invul right now.
All right, so go
So
down
I'm
to 0.
down to 0 CP.
All right. Well, his rockets are going to shoot the bird boys over there for 4 shots.
Okay.
The thermal into the boat. 2 hits on 3s. 1 save into...
The guys over here?
Yep.
Any AP?
No AP.
Okay. Cool.
All right, hitting you on 4s with the thermal.
All right.
1 hit, wounding you on a 2. 1 invuln save.
All right, here's a 4-up here. Oh, no.
Yeah! 9 damage!
He's dancing, chat. He's dancing.
You missed it, Jacob. You missed it. You didn't switch the camera fast enough.
I did that for the audience.
Oh, that's cruel.
Oh, no.
You explode.
That's too good.
Here. Go ahead and dance again. Go ahead.
No.
got you.
No. They already missed it. This is
I
Jacob's
got
fault,
you.
guys.
I-
You didn't
don't
get to see.
deprive him of the dance. Come on, man.
No, little.
Oh, it got switched immediately. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is too good. All right, see if I blow up.
No. All right, theme of the game, no one explodes. Got it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. So that means my my guns can go some other places. I don't feel bad about that, to be honest. So I don't want to shoot this little boat because I kind of want to charge it, to be honest.
Yep.
Let me check some ranges over here to shoot this other boat. So we're in range 24. We're at like 20 and a half maybe. So we're just going to shoot that boat, I guess.
This one here? Or
No,
that one
not
over there?
boat
Okay, okay.
Not you, and I'm charging that boat.
Oh, okay, okay.
We will fire the Las Cutter and high intensity Graviton Singularity Cannon. Can I see anything else? Let me. Do I have line of sight on anything else that isn't this boat? I can see that guy. Okay.
No. Yeah, I knew you were going to be able to see that Cab Light Warrior. I was going to do the Cab Light Warrior.
Oh, I didn't even see the Cab Light Warrior. I was.
I thought that was you looking
Yeah.
at. Sorry about
no,
that.
there's no
Go
way I
ahead.
can kill the cabs, right? Not enough. So we got range there. So that thing's taking some damage. That'd be cool just to get rid of this.
You want me
honestly.
to replenish my...
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest. So we will put the Las Cutter high intensity over here,
Okay.
and we will put the Singularity Cannon firing and overcharged over there.
All right. Nice.
So D6 shots with the Las Cutter into the 6-wound boat for 6 shots.
Nice.
You are a vehicle, so I'm
Yes.
hitting you on 2s.
Okay.
On 2s. And because
you,
you
Nick.
are battle shocked, I'm wounding you on 2s.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
A whole bunch
Dev?
of invuln saves. They're like AP 3 or 4, and they're 4
5
damage
of them?
apiece.
Oh, he's going to go.
All right.
4 damage apiece, you said?
Yep.
All right, so see if I can not blow up. Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
then we have 10 in there.
Theme of the game.
Don't
explode.
All right, yeah, I got plenty of room, so just going to roll these out. We're going to lose a body.
Single body.
It is the theme of the game too, man. 0 landmines in play at turn 3.
Nice.
Oof. You know what? Maybe if we put Julian's hair on the chopping block.
You're still doing that one. I would do what we're gonna remove the shredder because that thing has not
Shredder.
been doing crap all
Tell
time.
you what, if we put your hair on the chopping block, we can put my beard on the chopping block.
Wait, you would shave your beard?
Yeah, shit will grow back.
Yeah, it would grow back by nightfall.
It would. I mean, it is summer. It's not far from me trimming it down to really, be really thin. Because it's
He's
getting
already wanting to trim his beard,
Yeah.
pretending like he's
Yeah.
doing like.
No,
"Oh,
I'm not
like-"
pretending, but I'll put it on the chopping block. I'll go full razor shave.
If I chop my
if
hair
we get
off.
enough.
I think that we should make him grow out a handlebar mustache.
That would look really bad on me. I'll do mutton chops.
See, that's
maybe.
an
Yeah.
exchange.
Tell you what, I'll do mutton chops.
I have no
It would
idea
look
what that
much
is.
better on you,
What-
right?
what is a mutton
Yeah,
chop
but
anyway?
oh god.
I know a handlebar
Uncultured
mustache.
Swine, sir. Uncultured.
Big
See, I don't
shout
wanna
out
be
to
putting-
Treachery here, gifting 5 Hobby Goblins memberships.
Hey,
Now, we
man.
did miss the goal
Thank
for the
you, thank you,
song
thank you.
tonight, but that is quite all right. We've still got a performance for you. Thank you so much for that support.
Appreciate
and
it.
welcome
Thank you, man.
all the new folks to the Gob Squad. If you're just getting into the Gob Squad for the first time, don't miss our pre-streams where we do our deployment and shenanigans. Happens a half an hour before our streams go live. Also, make sure you take part in our content planning meetings. Help us pick what matchups you're going to see. Of course, next content planning meeting is this Thursday.
Yeah.
And Jacob will be there.
You know
To
what?
not let me
I'm going to try
take
too.
control.
I'm going to try.
You're going to be asleep, honey.
I will try.
You're going to try.
Because I actually work from home all next week because I have
but
this
you're
weird
going
thing
to
at
be
work.
Asleep.
When I go in the office is where it's bad. Going into the office is bad. But you know what? Since I'm working from home, I will
Julian,
be able to do
we
it.
get a little bit more confidence that we're going to see you if you say you're not going to show up because
Okay,
you're
I won't show
so unpredictable.
I won't show up.
I mean, you're like, a father who never came home when they left to go get smokes.
And there's real trauma
milk.
left on Rob from the number of times that you were going to, air quotes, come hang out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
well, I remember there being a lot of double dates being planned.
Double dates? No, it was like
b- b-
squeeze in between. Like I need to finish this one to get to the next one.
Well, you're not
Okay.
supposed to squeeze in between both dates. You're supposed to just bring your own and
All
let
right.
the other person have theirs.
We'll carry on. Sorry, we're just making fun of Julian because it's one of my favorite things to do.
What you got?
Singularity cannon, overcharging D3 shots.
Yep.
For 3 shots?
Oh,
Is that
shit.
saying this game is going off? We're going on pretty long for a tailored list.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
4 up invuln saves. Look, he
What
brought
are
a
you
tailored
defending
list.
yourself for, Julian? They know it's tailored.
No, it's not.
They're calling you out.
Is that thing a vehicle?
I don't
I'm pretty sure it's a
know.
monster, which
I
may actually
think-
count too.
For sure, yeah,
Vehicle
it's
or
a monster. It's a monster. Yeah.
All right, I'm hitting you on 2s. They'll hit.
Look, I didn't put Dark Eldar against Knights.
What's that thing's toughness?
Whoever picked that in the 7.
7 on 2s, strength 14. All right, that's a dev wound.
All right.
Go straight through.
How many?
It'll be D6 plus 1.
Okay. Oh, another die.
All right, take 4 damage.
4 damage. All right. 5 up, feel no pain.
Take 2.
Take 2 damage.
All right. We tried. We got a little greedy split firing, but I'm cool with killing a boat at least.
Done.
Yeah, I think that's all my shooting, man.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna try a couple charges here. 9-inch here.
Yep.
Huzzah! Don't make it. Not
close.
rerolling.
Why not?
Carnivore, because I'm not. Carnivore's gonna make his 9-inch charge. Carnivore natively rerolls.
Yep. No?
Not today.
Fresh dice.
Native reroll. Oh, it got even worse.
Oh.
All right. There's a distance here. All right.
All right, that makes it.
Oh, I did forget to do something, but that's all right. Not worried about it. The in my movement phase make you take a battle shock, but
That's fine. I'm going to see if I explode because I don't think there's going to be any reason for me to.
Okay.
Oh, unless you want to do the. Do you do it during combat phase 2?
no.
No? Okay. There's no reason to keep that alive. It does not explode.
All right. And yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm going to ditch one of these first CP, and I'm just going to ditch the other one because I don't want to do sabotage.
No one
There we
likes
go.
sabotage.
Yeah, so
No one likes it.
no secondary scored for me. I did get my 10 primary at least. I go up to 2 CP, going up into 3 CP in Julian's turn.
Yep.
And
I will go up to 1.
let's see here.
You're going to make someone do something
Yeah, no, I'm just going to make
wait.
you take battle shock test. I'm still touching the objective.
so you can
Yeah.
still scooch around on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyone who's within 12, can't reach you. I was only like half an inch away from him.
So you're trying to battle shock these
just
two?
trying. Well, not him,
Okay, this.
because he's under. He's not.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He would take it naturally, but I want you to take -1. Over here, for who's going to have to do it, is just these guys because they are not at full strength.
Okay, so no -1 for them?
No, minus for them. Because
Okay.
they're within 12 of him.
Yep. All right. Here we go. We're good. Rolled a 9.
All right.
All right. Here's for the Raider.
Yep.
Nope. Raider
And,
will die.
Maybe. I am going to spend a CP to Terror Shade the Raider.
Okay.
Down to 2.
Down to 2.
He only has 1. You only need 1. There you go. He only has 1 hit
So
point
does
anyway.
he explode?
Does not.
Not. All right. And I'm up to 23.
Keeping up with the theme there.
Yes, I am down to 2 now.
All right. Nice stuff. And that was at the beginning of the
That
turn?
was during the command phase, basically, when you were doing all that. Oh,
During my command phase, or?
that was during your command phase.
Okay.
So I can, anytime you fail a battle shock test,
Yep.
at any time, I can do Terror Shades.
Got you. Okay.
So I can potentially do...
Oh, you're saying for me to, but you can force the battle shock, is what
yeah,
you're saying.
yeah. So I was
Okay.
forcing the battle shocks.
Yep.
Well, he would have had to have taken one.
Well, regardless, he takes one anyways, but that one was a force over there.
Yeah, because
All
you
right,
were...
where does that
Gotcha.
leave you on primary?
Primary here, I have 10,
10.
finally. And I need, maybe you start burning some,
Oh, yeah, we got to burn stuff, don't we?
supposedly.
And now you'll start to see that tailored list really shine.
Yeah, I know.
What? Burn my own, what? You can only do no
Can't-
man's, right? It's only
no
no
man's
man's?
and your opponents.
Okay. We're going to have Establish a Locus, EU, and Overwhelming Force, EU. Overwhelming Force is these two models, or that guy back there,
Yeah.
which I can't see. That's unfortunate, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this guy down. He has a 4-up invul as well. He's just
5-up.
He's a 5-up? Mm-hmm. Oh, he has a
He
shield.
has a shield.
That's right, the big...
Yeah, he's got the big shield. Yeah.
Yeah. that's- Oh.
Julian realizing that this one's not going to be as hard to kill as the other one.
Oh, this one's going to be easy to kill.
I mean, I could still do a 4 in shooting because of the rotate,
Oh, rotate ion
but
shields.
you
yeah.
still got a. You got 4 haywires or three haywires now.
No, 4. No, you only killed that one guy. You did the
still
same
got 4
thing.
haywires.
Yeah. And,
yeah, there
and
you go.
Four
That's still
daggers.
8 shots.
And then
Yep.
Chad is reminding us you get life for each success, not how many mortals you deal.
Yeah, each success.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not based on the mortals I do. It's so basically
Yeah.
the mortals I do and the life I gain is just simply based on how many 4-ups I roll.
Yeah, exactly.
I only rolled 1 4-up to
Yeah,
begin with.
yeah. I was like, you only need 1 to blow this
Yeah,
guy up. I
yeah.
was like, he only has 1 life.
I was hoping for 3.
Yes, oh yeah,
I
to
only
get
got
back up
one.
to
Yeah.
full health. All right.
You
I don't
know,
know if I'm gonna gun this guy
if
down.
that strat survives into the codex, I'm pretty sure it's going to change to the amount of mortals you do, or that you would have inflicted at least. Because
Yeah,
I think
it's-
that might just be an oversight that they've just not corrected.
It's a good strategy, or stratagem, excuse me.
Probably not good enough to overcome this tailored list.
The only thing I have left now are scourges. Like everything else has been
I mean-
dead.
Those scourges could just be like, "Is that a big knight?" Gone. And let's be real,
That's
sir.
2 turns of it last
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I rolled a lot of 4-ups, and as we discussed, that does not make a good battle plan.
No, that is true. Never
Jacob,
rely on 4-ups.
Do you think relying on 4-ups is a good battle plan?
No. I like shooty orcs where you need 5s or 6s.
Yeah, exactly. With
Yeah.
full rerolls to hit, right?
No, that's too easy.
Sticky there.
But yeah, no,
and sticky over here.
I just like all orc buggy lists and losing games. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so I just rolled a bunch of 4-ups. You know, it happens occasionally.
And what might Julian say if he was to roll all those 4-ups?
Hey, man.
There you go. I was trying to get Julian to say it. That's why I was talking so much trash. He was on.
Nah,
guess.
man.
Dirty right there.
Nice. River dance all over.
Oh, go! Oh, sorry, you guys caught a little of that. I tried to save you.
Oh no.
I river dance all over landmines. What are you talking about, little?
The tap of your flip flops.
You know what? I bet you my sister knows how to river dance because she used to do all that dancing ballet stuff.
Does she?
She used to.
I remember when that was like cool. I remember people doing that. I'm like, man, that's real cool. People doing stuff like that. All right, there we go. We're gonna have that guy in the middle there.
No, she did like dance at the Denver School of the Arts.
Let's run with these Cabalites.
Who's running?
Moving
You
9.
running? Why you running, son?
All right, we're good there. This guy here. Six wounds on those guys, right? Or no, there are 8 wounds.
Oh, I don't know. I just put them in the list. I didn't actually look.
T9, 8 wounds. 5 up invul.
So 5 up invuln, T9, 7 wounds.
7 wounds. Okay. So I can move 14 here. See if I can. It's at the end of the phase, or is it
Any phase where you don't kill them, they just heal.
Yeah, it's like shooting phase and.
Yeah, so if you don't kill me in the shooting phase, he just goes back up to full.
So I'm not going to be able to do the battle shock stuff and all that on him right now.
And you can come take the objective. Dude's only OC1. I think, maybe 2. No, sorry, he's 3.
He's OC3?
He's OC3.
That mofo is 3. Jeez.
I've got 3 of these unbuilt at home. I might make a few units of them.
Yeah.
Because OC3 is something spicy. And maybe get Horticolix Slimex in there?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
Bring some over.
That'd be kind of a weird CSM or Chaos Knight ad.
Yeah, and they reroll, I think reroll charges
yeah.
because of him. Yep.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily need that, to be honest.
And he makes one of the terrain pieces Shadows of the Warp for them.
That doesn't matter for anyone else.
I guess so.
Because I don't have the army rule when playing.
For it, yeah, it won't really affect him.
I mean, it's cool, but like, so I've thought of the idea of bringing him, but like at the end of the day, like that doesn't add anything to a CSM or a Chaos Knight army.
Yeah.
These guys are generally cheap and accidentally durable enough to, be able to just kind of be brought in and do actions and stuff.
Yeah. That's true.
But Slimex, I don't think really is going to serve much of a purpose.
All right, so
I'd be better off just taking 500 points in Demon Battle Line units, probably.
All right, let's see if this unit can do something. Either they're gonna bounce or they're gonna try to kill this thing. So more incubi, the last unit of incubi here, and we'll move 7.
But I will have a 5-up invuln save in combat. Unlike the regular big knights. Well, the only ones that carry the invuln save in melee: the Traitoris, Lancer, the Megara, Styrix.
The Megara, I remember that used to be a nuisance.
A nuisance. I think it was a terror upon the battlefield.
Yeah.
It is currently paying for its sins.
Yeah, that's true. Do I want to go back and try to burn that objective? Nope. So a unit can burn the objective, right? And it has to complete at the end of your opponent's turn.
Yes, so I could potentially stop it by simply just taking control of the objective.
Right.
So if someone gets on it, let's say OC8, and I shoot a bunch of you, and you are no longer have enough OC. Or if battle shocking doesn't stop it. So once you've started it. But,
yeah.
Well, battle shocking would stop it in the sense that you would no longer control the objective.
So you move 14, right?
12. The other guy moves 14, though.
We do have our vibes in tonight, guys.
Ooh.
Leading the charge right now, Beef of Nurgle, actually tied with a conspiracy theorist explaining his conspiracy. We also have Eric ruining the spirit of Christmas, and then Auctioneer. Eric, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a floor dice if you can guess who put in the Eric ruining the spirit of Christmas.
Rob?
All right, you get a floor dice.
Oh, God.
I knew it!
Got him!
Jeez. I'll move a little bit over that way.
Oh, I fear no floor dice. I know Julian's a wimp. He's afraid of the floor.
No, what? No. Here, I think...
Well, you're not afraid of the floor? Why don't you drop some dice, Julian?
I'm trying to think of trying to kill this thing and burn this objective without having them disrupt me burning the objective. If I could move here and try to just move block a little bit, that would be the way there. I think that's the way. I think that would be the because then it's going to prevent you from moving this way. You could come around.
I walk through anything.
Even
All right, guys,
enemy units.
Aside. Everybody stand aside, clear it out. We need room for these 20 gifted memberships from White Chocolate. Huge thank you for that, White Chocolate. I'll give you the the Eric they put out of car dealership, outside of car dealerships to bring in guests. The inflatable Eric. Thank you so much for that support. As always, welcome to the new guys to the Gob Squad. Of course, make sure you do check out our content planning meetings every other Thursday. That'll be going on this Thursday. Help us pick our matchups. And of course, our deployment streams at half an hour early before these other streams get started. Thank you so much for that, White Chocolate. So good to see you. Looking forward to hearing about that date when you're coming to visit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Can't wait. Date. Spicy.
I know you're ready.
I can't wait for Chocolate to get here, man. We're going to do another...
Get
we can
crunk. Gonna go partying.
go to Deck Alive downtown. Yeah. We can easily do that. Yeah, so you can move through units, too?
Yeah, I moved through everything as if it wasn't there.
I will tell you that the next time we do a drinking stream for our members, I am not babysitting. All right, so Chocolate, when you come to town, if we do one, you're going to have yourself a chaperone. You know, I don't know, maybe Rob. Maybe Rob needs to pay it back since he had to be taken care of last time.
Let's go ahead and just kill some Nurglings. Screw it.
And just for clarity, that is not a landmine. That is just 20 floor dice going right to Julian.
Love you too, homie. Awesome. All right.
It's only because you're just too afraid of the floor.
No.
Does put Julian in the lead 20-7 on floor dice.
Nice. Let's see. So there's no reason, even if I try to stop it, you're just gonna jump right on it, unless and it doesn't. I'm stuck here. So that's why I'm just gonna go ahead and attack some Nurglings, try to get them killed.
You own this objective. You can burn it. Good try.
Yeah, I think you're gonna stop them for sure. I think one of those beasts of Nurgle can easily flip one of those guys. They have what, six attacks?
6 attacks.
Yeah, 6 attacks.
Hitting you on 4s, so 3 hits.
Yep.
Winning on 2s.
Yep.
So it'd probably be, I might kill 3 guys.
Which would then stop it at that point, pretty much, yeah. All right, we're good there. So we'll have them go that way. We'll have that. Okay, cool. So we're good where we're at. We'll go ahead and start doing some pain tokens.
Yeah.
The 2 units that you might expect would get them.
Yep.
Boom, boom. Okay, and we will commence the shooting into the big guy.
Well, I'm going to preemptively spend 1 CP there, Jacob, to rotate Ion Shields.
Yes,
Or
yes.
the Chaos Knight variety.
Is that down to 1?
Down to 1, yes.
Yep.
Diabolic Bulwark against the Bright Lances.
Yep. No, Dark Lances.
Same difference.
All right, here's for this unit here. Oh, actually, see if I can get those pain tokens back. Get 1.
All right.
All righty. Perfect. And then here's for this unit here, shooting into the big guy. Okay, let's go ahead and re-roll that. We're going to have 2 of them.
All right.
And looking for 4s because you're T12 here.
Yep.
Cool, got 2.
Looking for 4s. He dropped a dice, guys.
I dropped the die.
Huzzah!
Finally. And you did 2.
Huzzah! I failed both.
All right, 2d6 plus 2. Do I want to re-roll? Re-roll, I think I need to because there's going to be no reason to do the retreat stuff. Yeah, we'll go ahead and re-roll here. Re-roll the 1. So 6, 8 altogether.
Down to 15.
Cool. And then we'll go with the Scourges with, and then these guys will move back here. So they're done. Boom. Move back in, as Scourges usually do. All right, and then we'll go with the Haywires here, 8 shots. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling. Missing 2, and then looking for 4s.
Oh, saved by the bad rolls.
Yep, 2 of them there.
Down to 9.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So, and then they will jump back. Alrighty. And then that token's gone. All right, so done there with those. We'll go ahead and shoot the Dark Lance from the Archon's unit. Doesn't need needs a 4. Here's the blaster. Oh yeah, and we'll do all the shots here. Here's the blaster. Nope. We have the splinter cannon. Nope. We have the the shredder's dead because the explosion. We have the carbine.
It wasn't an explosion. He died because your vehicle just died.
Yeah,
nothing's exploded.
Exploded out of the burning vehicle. He died in that crashed vehicle there. We'll
Details
just do.
matter, sir. Details matter.
We'll do the pistols. I forgot the pistols and Nerdlings here.
Yeah.
So there's the 2 up, and there you go. And then the
Is it D3?
I think it's only D3.
Yeah.
There we go, just 4.
All right, down to 3.
And here's the second one, hits and wounds. So you got another save there.
Roll a save for me. And then roll damage if it's not
All
a
right,
6.
nope, it's not a 6. And 2 damage.
All right, down to 1.
Nice. All right, we are good there. Oh, here's the eye burst.
No! Where's that going anyways?
To this guy.
Okay.
Nope.
No!
We're good there. This unit here that jumped out of the vehicle, so they're going to have ignore cover here.
Okay.
Which it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Here's, you know what? Last cannon and blaster this way. Everything else there.
Okay. You sure you don't want to try to kill this thing?
Yeah, I want to try to kill this.
Okay.
Thing. All right. Here's the last cannon.
Oh, right. You mean the
Dark
Lance?
Lance. Yeah,
It wounds.
that wounds.
I make my
Oh,
save.
nice. Blaster. Misses. Here's the shredder. D6. 5 shots.
Yep.
You're not infantry, so needing
T9.
T9, so needing 6s here. Got 1. Just a damage.
Yeah. All right. So we've taken 1. We'll just count right now.
Here's the. Actually, I don't think. Here's the blaster. Actually, we'll try.
Yep.
Blaster. And strength 8. Yep. What wound?
T9.
Oh, T9. That's right. They're not. There's 7 wounds. That's right.
Yeah.
Here's the splinter cannon. Nope. And here's the one from the vehicle.
Oh.
Actually, yeah.
1 extra. Yeah. Still doesn't wound me very well though.
Yeah.
Strength
Still.
3, right?
Yeah. So needing 6s here.
Yeah.
Nope. Just the 1. All right. So it's not going to be enough damage. So you're going to regain all your health there. So you're good. Yeah. Yeah. Good, son. So we're good there. I think we're done with shooting. Yep, done with shooting. Onto some charges. That's why I forgot about establish.
Someone established. Someone has to establish somewhere. Not in your deployment zone.
Nope. Okay, no. That's going to be a CP here for me then. See if we can get the overwhelming at least for the big guy here.
Oh, that's right. You still got a unit to charge me.
Yep.
Bring it, son.
All right, here they go. Incubi. They try to fail, but they're right behind this building here.
Yeah, you're good. They're a little scared. It's all right.
It's a night. We're not supposed to be dealing with big robots.
Yo, Drazar's not afraid. We should bring Drazar.
Yeah, he's always fun. 3 damage weapon. He gives them the +1 to wound
All the time?
all the time, but it's like you get that already, so it's like kind of mute. That's why I hope they up them up a little bit here when the book comes out. Here's the Archon. Oh yeah, and we'll give them pain token here. So here's the Archon here.
I need to take a battle shock test.
Oh yeah.
I pass.
Okay, cool.
I will give myself a 6 up feel no pain.
Nice. On the CP,
I will go from 1 to 0, Jacob.
0 CP for you, and you have 6 up, feel no pain.
Yep.
All right.
And a 5 up in bone save.
Here's the Archon here.
4 rerolls.
All hits. We're good. And then look for 5s. You're going to have 4 AP3s, so that's your 2 each.
So 4 damage.
Yep.
6s. Take 3.
All right, nice.
Down to 6.
And then here's the little guys here. All right, hitting on threes here.
What's going on, Stephen Strait? Good luck making it home with that belly full of Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, which one did you go to?
Is that
Was
the
it
one?
Tarragaccia?
The one down at Town Center, maybe?
All right, mostly hits. Yeah, the last one I went to was the Tarragaccia one. It was pretty good.
I've only done a Brazilian steakhouse one time. It was Tarragaccia, and man, that cinnamon pineapple was the star of the day. So good.
All right, that's a good bit.
So 9.
Yep, 9 altogether.
5 up saves.
Yep. Nice. Oh, it's just 3 of them.
12.
Yep.
6 ups.
So you need more than half.
I need to make 7 6-up saves. Chat, I need you to believe in me.
I actually would like to see it.
No, not at all. All right. I
Well,
need
if
you to
it's any
believe in me again.
consolation, chat didn't believe in you.
Of
So
course.
it's on them.
Okay. Believe in the me that believes in you, that believes in me, that I can explode right now. Okay, never mind. We tried. Well, you got me.
All right, well, at least that's 3 points for overwhelming force. And all these guys are within the 6 of the venom, so they will...
You don't want to get on that objective?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No.
You scared, son?
There's still 3 baby knights, and they can still kill Incubi easy.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're at the bottom of 4 now, I think, right?
We are at the... Yeah, this is the bottom of 4.
Okay.
You're just going to get, what, 5 points here?
Yeah, I'm going to get 5 on primary. And let's see.
So I'm going to have 3 points for overwhelming force, and then I'm going to toss establish locus here, and we'll go ahead and go up to 3 CP on this ensuing turn here.
Alrighty, so I need to storm a hostile objective and defend my stronghold. All right.
No, that's easy enough.
Doable, 100%.
Storm hostile defend.
Yep, storm hostile defend. I go up to 1 CP.
I was supposed to charge those Nurglings there.
Charge them. I'll pick them up.
Just pick them up? Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. It'll be the both units, yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Wanna
just...
move your guys around. Just wherever you want to put them, then you can pick them up.
We'll just... They're all... Well, yeah, I don't care if... I don't mind the guys being in cover there. Yeah, we'll just do that, and we'll just start putting them into some cover, too,
Okay.
afterwards, so... Boom, boom, boom. And then these guys will pretty much just be right there.
Yep.
Cool. And then there you go. Cool.
Alrighty, so defend stronghold, storm hostile. That's a hostile. That's a hostile.
Yes, yes.
And your total amount of OC on here. These guys are 1 apiece, right?
They are 1 apiece, and then the Kabalites are 2.
1 apiece, and there's 4 Kabalites left.
4 Kabalites left.
8, 10.
And then 4 of the Court of the Archon, they're 1s.
So 10, 14, and then the Archon 15. You've got 15 on here. All right, cool.
Which is easy for you to
It's
knock
not-
out with just 2 of them.
Not awful, right? Yeah. Whoop whoop. Well, I can't risk leaving this objective because you could pull them up and then just drop on it, and then I lose defend. He can't get anywhere to really see anyone to shoot anyone. So really, for right now, he's going to just come back here and keep himself from getting shot by any remaining lances that may or may not be on the table.
Lances? We have
Got 4.
5 of them left.
Yeah.
Altogether, just 5.
Yeah.
Or 6, if you
Yeah.
include the guy on the ground.
Yeah.
Which none of the guys on the ground actually hit anything. Oh, actually, I think they hit, but you did
Yeah, I
the
made
5
the
up.
saves,
Yeah,
yeah.
you made the save on that guy. But that one has been whiffing
How far do
every
these
single
guys
turn.
move? They move 6. Okay. And we're beasts, so we can move through walls somehow.
Yeah, but Swarm can't.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand that one.
We both had the same thought. Yeah, he's just going to stay here and hide. I don't want to get shot. Actually, maybe he comes back this direction. And he just helps with killing stuff. Yeah. And he will stay slightly hidden like that.
Hey.
There we go. That's what we're going to do. I'm locking it in. We're going to try shooting stuff, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, these guys are going to vomit on you. I'm a kid. They're going to throw poop at you. So he's going to fire.
They're laughing, that's for sure. I know that.
He's going to put the thermal into this, the chain cannon into them, the rockets into them over there, into the cabalite.
Into the cabs.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Yep, go ahead.
All right.
Good.
Thermal into the boat.
Yep. Stealth,
One
but it
hits.
doesn't matter.
1 save.
All right, 6 up here. Nope.
+4. Take 8.
See if I blow up. No.
Theme of the game.
No explosions.
Chain cannon. 2s and 2s.
Yep,
into
yep,
these guys. All right, 10 hits. Par for the course. Should give you 8 or 9 wounds. Or 10. I'll give you 10 wounds at AP2.
AP2?
Yeah.
Okay, so they all just have their 6-ups here.
You have 2 guys that can take cover saves.
Cover for, AP2, they have their,
Yeah, 'cause I
actually,
don't ignore cover, so.
Okay.
Effectively AP1 on those guys if you want.
okay, then that's 4 then. There was 2 of them there?
Well, they have 4 up saves base, right?
Yep, 3, or yeah, 4 up here, right?
Yeah, so they would have
Yep.
5 ups.
They're 5 ups, my bad.
So,
Yep,
still
yep,
die.
yep,
And then-
both gone. And then here's the 6s here.
yep.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Rockets. Only 1 guy died in that unit. How many? You have an Archon, 4 Quartz, and then 4 guys left now? Is it a
Yeah,
10?
it's only a 9-man now.
It's 9-man, so plus
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, because
7 shots?
the court's only 4, so.
Okay,
Yep.
so still 7 shots. Hitting you on 4s. Pretty good. Winning you on 3s.
Yes.
Just 1.
And we have
You have
cover over
cover,
there.
yeah.
3s here. Good.
All right. The guy that can see the court, shooting the court for 2 shots. Both hit.
Okay.
1 save. You still have cover.
Good.
All right. And the guy that can't see the court, he's going to shoot mandrakes instead.
Okay.
2 shots. 1 hits. No wound.
All right.
I've just got a charge to make.
Yeah, that one over there, I guess multi.
Yeah,
no?
multi-charge.
Okay.
He's in.
Yep, yep, yep.
We're going to tank shock.
Yep, yep, yep. Which unit?
This unit here.
Okay.
Because that's the unit that has the most OC.
This is true. This is true, chat.
So I'm going to go down from 1 to 0 CP. And hopefully get like 3 or 4 mortal wounds into you.
I would think so.
5. 5
Ouch.
mortal wounds into the Archon unit.
All right. Yep. So 5 of them there. So we'll get the Cabalites are gonna go poof. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go ahead and do. Oh yeah, each one of these have the courts are 2 wounds each, right? Yep. All right. So then there will just be 1 floater, and we'll go ahead and put that into the eye burst guy.
All right. Well, I think you've got a fights first over there.
Yes, they are fight first because of the court of the Archon.
Yep. Well, one of the Lamian models alive, right? Something like that.
I think it's the Urgul.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Urgul.
Urgul.
Gurgle. Gargle.
Oh no.
Turtle.
Squirtle.
I'm
All
not
right.
afraid of Squirtle in the Pokemon game that I play. You know,
Is he?
I'm afraid of Darkrai right now. in
Pretty sure we
Giratina.
had a question about that Pokemon in the Goblin chat a little while ago.
Really?
Moving on.
Okay, I missed that one.
Oh no.
I mean,
Rob knows.
Oh jeez.
I don't know. I've muted chat right now. If it's happened recently.
All right. Urgul Talon's going first here. All right. Sustain and lethal.
So 1 auto, 1 goes in.
And hits on 3s. Oh, don't have any pain tokens for some reason. Why don't I?
Because you didn't get any back.
No,
You should have one.
the Nurglings were dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would have.
Okay, go and spend it, yeah.
Yep. 'Cause this unit's most likely going to go away anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. And looking for 5s here.
What's
or no,
his strength?
6s. Sorry, I didn't get out. I'm not getting Lance right now. So looking for 6s and re-rolling.
Yep.
So you're gonna have
2.
2 of them at AP1.
We're good.
Okay, cool. And we'll go ahead and go with let's go with the battle blades here.
1 auto.
One auto. Reroll. Nothing there, just the 1 auto, which
We
is
fail.
-3. 2
fail.
damage.
All right, we're down to 10.
All right, and then here's the blade. Oh, reroll that. Okay, and then look for 6s here, and then reroll in. Wow. Okay, -3 on this.
6s. How much?
1 damage each.
All right, down to 6.
All right, and then here's the 2 close combat weapons. 6s. Nope, just 1 AP1.
We fail.
1 damage.
All right.
And then we have the Archon now at his stuff. Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Oh man, I wish there's some lethals. I wonder if do I fish for lethals?
Do you get greedy?
Do I get
Sure.
greedy? Yeah, I think because I'm hitting on 2s anyway.
Yeah.
So there's
You
no
get
reason
greedy.
not to. Okay. That's 1.
Just as planned.
Yeah. 5s here?
No,
Or 6s, excuse
Yeah.
me. Yep. All right, you got 2, -2. 2 damage. Or -3, excuse me.
Make 1, fail 1.
2 damage.
So down to 3.
Wow, I did that much damage back.
Yeah, you did. A little upsetting.
Yes.
But I own that objective now, so I'm going to swing on these guys.
Okay.
We'll do my big attacks. Is your toughness 6 on those guys?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5 on them?
Yep.
All right, yeah, we're going to swing on them. This will be 3s because I'm bracketed now, and then 2s. Do you have invuln saves?
They do.
All right, that'll be 5 of them.
5 of them on 6s here.
Yep.
We're going to bounce 1.
All right, so-
I have feel no pains.
Yep, so first guy. So
So they're D6, right?
D6 plus 2.
E.
6 damage to the first guy.
Ooh, there's no way. He's dead.
All right. The second guy,
He's going to die. Okay, just got to do that.
12 plus 6.
Yeah, he's
18
gone.
damage.
He's
All
gone.
right. So I've secured myself to stay alive. And you were out of pain tokens now.
Yeah, I'm out of pain tokens. I did not kill a unit.
And I have stormed a hostile objective, and I'm currently defending. In fact, I've stormed 2 hostile objectives. It doesn't matter. So 4 points on storm hostile. And defending is currently in action right now.
Yes.
We move it on to the top of turn 5 to Monsieur Julien.
What's up?
We both get a CP.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I need you to take a few battle shock
I'm
tests.
going to go up to 4 here. So battle shock on this unit here.
On the court.
The court itself.
-1 to this.
Okay.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
You know what that means?
We're going to try to
Terror shades.
terror shade him. All right.
Come on, baby. All the terror. I mean, 3
Okay.
mortal wounds, and I heal
3
3.
mortals, so it's going to kill the eye burst and someone else. We'll go ahead and do,
Don't kill your Urgle.
yeah, Urgle's okay. We'll go ahead and do the, yeah, let's go ahead and do that close. Okay, there you go.
So I'm now
We'll
down to
keep-
0 CP again, Jacob.
We'll keep the 2 damage blades. We're good there. All right.
All right, primary.
Cool. So primary, I'm going to have 5. And then we're going to have cleanse. Oh, the guys are going to definitely go
Yeah,
up.
they go up.
Cleanse and behind enemy lines. All right. Yes. I knew it. Knew it, chat. All right.
I know what he means. He peaked. Because he also lists tailors.
Hypothetically, supposedly.
I need to check one more thing. And I might have gotten close enough. They need to take a battle shock test for me as well.
Okay.
-1.
They're good.
All right.
So we're good there.
Treachery says, Court of the Archon is so strong. Johnny Zed follows up, kind of worried about the new codex. Either you're going to get Court of the Archon in plastic sculpts, or they're getting squatted.
Yeah, they're currently fine cast, and usually whenever it's that fine cast stuff, they just cut them out of a codex completely. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of afraid of it as well.
Honestly, I think it's getting squatted.
It does kind of complicate a little bit anyway whenever you bring, because
Yeah.
then you can like, you got a Cowlight Warrior that's, you know,
know
halved,
what?
and then you're adding that. And
You know what might replace them and come back as its own unit? Trueborn. And that'll be the new
that would be cool.
tough character bodyguard unit.
yeah, that would be
So
cool.
you might get Trueborn back.
I would like that. The Trueborn were cool.
And they'd be on like 28 millimeter bases.
Yeah.
Because it's elf stuff, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, they want to bring out new models, obviously, right? So, okay, so where are we looking on points here? Oh, we're actually kind of close. See, I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that, man. See? We need to start burning some
Yeah.
freaking...
Yeah, you also need to try to cleanse an objective too.
You think I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm
be
going
able-
right for it, man.
You're going right for it?
Yeah, I'm going to walk through a wall.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would.
Yeah.
That's why I'm measuring it. All right, so let's...
Like, at least one objective is being burned by me at the end of this game.
yeah, well, they can possibly do it over there,
Yeah.
right?
Well, because so like if I started in my turn, there is now an end of game clause in it.
Yep.
In the previous incarnation of burning objectives, you can only do it between turns 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Now you just can't do it on turn 1.
They won't really be able to see much, so we'll go ahead and go.
I'll be right back. Leave it overhead.
Okay, so we're going to go this way here, so we can shoot this dude.
Absolutely, you can. You got Seraph over there. We got one guy with a 1 wing.
One wing over there, yeah. That's all that dropping.
So, anyone thinking about getting the Switch 2? I was thinking about getting the Switch 2. I never bought the first one.
The only reason why I want it's for that for that Bloodborne part 2 looking. Oh, is it Blood? Oh man, what's it called? Chat, let me know. It's a good. It's like a Dark Souls.
Oh, okay.
esque.
I mean, yeah, I could probably
ever-
enjoy that, but I just kind of wanted to play a Pokemon game again.
What?
Bring me back to my youth.
Oh my gosh, chat, you hear this? What?
But yeah, no, it's like $400. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's like as expensive as a PlayStation. Like that's kind of crazy.
I don't even know how much a PlayStation is anymore, man. I haven't,
Well, they were when they first came out. Were like
I haven't
expensive
bought
like
a
that too.
console in a very, very long time.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive for them too.
Last time I bought anything game related was when I, made a PC for playing Aeon. And then rebuilt that thing several times over the years of playing that game.
Yeah. Damn. Do I want to fall back and risk?
They are battle shock.
Yeah. So I have to roll three dice, and if I roll a 1, the
1,
body's
2,
dead.
3.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, or 3, right?
Yeah.
Bodies are dead. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit, or do I hit on 5s?
You don't-
Scourges.
Oh yeah, you'd be hitting on 5s. Yeah, absolutely.
So we've all hit on 5 at some point in our lives.
Yeah, channel your inner Jacob, man.
Oh, you talking about orc?
Yeah. I mean, really, you only need 2 successful wounds. So it's 8 shots. You're hitting on 5s.
Well, you're back up to what, 9?
Back up to 6.
Oh, you're at 6.
What's going on, Space Wolf Dan?
Oh!
Hey, man.
Don't forget to take your flea bath. Julian's gonna need one soon with his hair.
Move over here. Get some shots down that way. And that's the incubi unit there. Okay, so over here, so yeah, barely any units left on this
So
battlefield.
I think your best chance is to probably fall back. That unit is.
They're not gonna kill you, and I don't have
They could potentially kill me in melee.
I don't have any pain tokens, and I just
Yeah.
took away the person that gives me lethals.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't have lethals anymore,
Yeah.
and I'm not re-rolling hits or wounds.
So I think falling back and just accidentally people dying. Right?
Yeah.
It's 1, 2s, and 3s.
Yep. So here we go.
'Cause you're shook.
I need to. It's just, and then I can have some more shots at them. It's either that or I could have them go this way, but risking this. Yeah, let's go ahead and risk it here. Okay. But is it? No, it's ones or twos, right?
Ones, twos, and threes because you're battle shocked.
It's ones or twos usually.
It's ones usually.
And then
Hold on,
yeah.
I think it's ones, twos, and threes when you're shook. That's all I remember.
Sure.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. It either has one guy alive or everyone.
Everyone left.
Remaining. But I think when you're shook and you fall back, it's ones, twos, and threes.
Yeah.
Because I remember it being, it's
Running with these
one of the more
guys.
painful things.
So they are hoofing it here.
What are your objectives?
13.
anyways?
Oh, I got
Behind enemy lines, which sucks, and you got to try to cleanse.
which?
You can only attempt to cleanse this objective
Yep.
because no one's close enough to get here, and that guy's battle shocked, so he can't do it anyways.
This guy's rolled a healthy advance. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get out of that piece of terrain. Cool.
And the one unit's coming down from behind enemy lines. You just want to throw them somewhere over here.
Yeah, they'll be over here, hiding away. And it's just behind enemy lines, so I
Yeah.
could use them to shoot here.
Yeah, you could.
I think they're 18. They rarely get to shoot. Yep,
Wonderful.
18.
So like right there, you're
Yeah, and just stay out of
Yeah.
line of sight on that side. Yep, cool. Good there. All right, everyone has moved where they need to move, and we are going to definitely go ahead and get some
Chat
shooting.
is saying just 1 and 2.
Okay, then put those guys back.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I think there's like something else that increases it to 3, but I don't know what exactly does that.
Maybe
If there's a special rule, orcs, for example, in the Bully Boys, they can force a battle shock and have it be an additional -1. And so in that situation, it can go up to 3s.
Yeah, okay. All right, and I think witches do that too.
okay.
It'll definitely be a data sheet ability
Mm-hmm.
that pushes it to 3.
Okay.
All right, so can't charge with them though, which kind of stinks there. But we'll go ahead and get some shots over there and see if we can get a dead vehicle there. So here we go, hitting on 4s.
No rerolls.
No rerolls. Yeah, I have no pain tokens to unless I can get a pain token this turn, right?
Right.
And then I would be able to
I don't know.
use it. I forget. I think that was something. Here, we'll go ahead and do these last cannons. Actually, I really want this guy
Yes,
dead.
let's fire those las cannons.
Or dark lances. Here we go. I mean, the same profile. Ooh.
Oh, 3 hits.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Look
On
for
threes?
2.
5s.
Yep.
Pass, fail.
Oh man. Nope. He's
right.
gonna live.
All right.
So nothing there.
Chat does remind us witches do
there.
the same thing with 1s,
Yep.
2s, and 3s.
Okay. Kind of figured they did. So no re-rolls, unfortunately.
I mean, this does it right here, statistically.
Yep.
You did it statistically.
Cool.
I saw a 6. I was hoping we'd break the trend and explode all over you.
Oh, don't do that.
I am at 9 wounds. Shit, never mind.
Were you at 9? Are you sure that was supposed to be a 6?
I think I was dead.
Okay,
I think
okay,
it was supposed to be 6. Yeah.
I was going to say, he did just heal a few moments ago.
Yeah.
It was, but it
was
wasn't
only
that
3.
much. Yeah, it wasn't that.
It was only 3, and
You were almost dead.
I think I was at 3 when it
Yeah.
happened.
Okay.
I just didn't catch what side the dot was on.
I was like, wait, don't.
Because I was almost positive I was almost dead.
Yeah. Yeah. We almost killed you.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I was pretty surprised.
It
on that.
happens.
All right.
I
and
mean,
then-
statistically, it was going to happen.
Yep. And then these guys will scooch out of line of sight of stuff. Because I don't want them to get shot by auto cannons here. So, yep. We'll go ahead and just put them back here. Cool. So we're good there. Last cannons didn't do anything. We'll have these guys. They're not gonna be able to shoot anything either. So we're fine there. I'm not even gonna waste the time to shoot. So we're good there. Gonna get behind enemy lines for 3.
Okay.
Oh, how many wounds? Actually, how many wounds?
You did 3.
3 wounds. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna reroll. I forgot I have 4 CP. Let me reroll. Go down to 3. I just noticed how much CP I had. Never mind.
All right. I have still 3 because it was a 1. Because you're +2 or 1.
+1 with the
All right.
dart. Yeah.
So yeah, never mind. I have 5 wounds left now.
And I don't. Yeah. They're not gonna-
I went up wounds because you rerolled.
Yeah, and then they won't be able to do that many wounds. Or I guess I have a lot. I do have a lot of
Go
shots.
and try.
Let's go ahead and try. Let's give it a try
It
here.
doesn't stop anything I'm doing.
No, definitely not. Here we go. Boom. And you are not an infantry, so that's not going to do it. And then the mandrakes here, they're going to have, how many's left? 3 of them here, so 6 shots here. Hitting on 3s. And then we need devastating here. Nope, that won't be enough. Won't even be enough. That's only 4. If they even have to get all 4, you will heal.
Right.
So we're good there. Yeah.
All right, Jacob, I'm going to score my defense stronghold for 3 points.
And now I'll have my behind enemy lines for 3.
Yep.
And cleanse I'm tossing for CP.
All right. I will return to 1 CP at the top of my turn.
I am up to
5.
I am at 5, yeah.
Yeah.
There's really nothing else for me to score, use them on.
Establish locus.
Ew.
Gross. And containment. All right, cool. That's actually not terrible. So I got bottom of turn scoring.
Primary.
End of the turn. We're just gonna math it out.
Yep, because there's not much I can do here, right?
Because you have a 12-point lead. I have a
Let me update it.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have put that unit. I forgot. I was top of 5, wasn't I?
yeah. Where would you put it? Doesn't change anything.
Well, you go onto the middle objective and
Oh, I own it as soon as I walk on it.
yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do there.
No.
Even if I even get out with everybody, it'd be 2. That'd be 7, and you're
Yeah,
8
I'd just
already.
shoot you off.
It's a
Yeah.
9-point game currently.
9-point game currently.
Yeah, you should be able to win
All right.
this one.
Well, good game, man. I'm going to burn an objective and sit on 2 objectives.
You can burn. You can burn 2.
Only 1 unit can burn.
Oh, only 1 unit at a time.
So
So right now you're going to get 10
Yeah.
for your
Yeah.
for your command. All right, so 10
just-
VP, and that already does
CP
it.
walkthrough.
Well, just you scoring
Yeah.
the 10
Yeah.
from the VP alone.
Damn, I guess that list must have been tailored.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tailored by Eric.
Good game.
Great game, boys.
Milkman, right? Milkman? Rowboat Chad is the winner.
Well, I know that Eric was quite concerned with how this game was going to shake out when he saw the list. He was worried that
No.
Julian brought his kryptonite, but somehow you managed to pull it off.
My battle plan was 4 up saves, guys. That's all it took.
So Julian, let's
Yep.
break it down here.
Yep.
Any key moments in the game that you feel like maybe misplays or just bad dice or
Well, you can't blame on the dice. That's the fun part. I love the ups and downs. Like that was
sure.
awesome. You did all that. That was so awesome.
You could totally blame the dice.
No, you definitely can't. I mean, honestly, Dark Eldar, I've always, like, unless I'm doing nothing but Dark Lances, that's like really the only way to win against
Chaos Knights, right?
any knight army in general, which no one does.
I think you held your Haywires back for too long.
Yeah, I could have brought him down that one turn, and maybe
Oh, yeah.
that guy would have been
finished him off, yeah.
Yeah, he would have been squashed
in
there.
a safe place.
Yeah, then I wouldn't have to maybe even
You could have,
charge
like,
at that point.
Done this and then come back.
That's true. So I definitely that'd probably be the only thing. Honestly, everything else, I think I played very well. I did the swings on how I wanted to. I really wanted this side to be for the small robots to be done earlier, so that I would be able to burn. But it was just too much going on over on that side, and then the big guy staying alive too much, having me to bring more assets into the middle to deal with the big knights. So
Now, I did notice that this list was slightly, but only slightly different than the last time you
Correct.
played Drukhari.
Yep.
So let's talk about the changes that you made, and were they good changes? Were they something that you would keep in the list if you were taking it to an all-comers?
yeah, for an all-comers, I think I would. I'd like because my other list, I wasn't having as many scourges. I was taking the scourges out. I like scourges to shoot and scoot.
They seem
stuff.
to be very, very strong for the shoot and scoot, for the high damage,
Yep.
and that high strength to
Yeah, and
crack vehicles.
And I like the 2 different units, one with Haywire, one with Dark Lances, to give me options depending on what army I'm going to play. It's not Taylor list. It's
Right.
depending on what I play, they're usable because
Yeah.
every army is going to have vehicles. So the Haywires are really good against those certain units that are really good, and Dark Lancers are just great altogether. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Only when they get to reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, only if they get the reroll. But they're good into anything, essentially. So if there's like Custodian army, and I shoot into like a small 5-man,
Right.
they're going to be great into that. So
Any MVP for your army here?
I would say it's the Hasby Scourges.
The Haywires.
Yeah, they definitely did the most damage overall. I guess close second would be the Void Raven Bomber. Every single time it shot, it did a lot of wounds. It didn't kill nothing, but did a lot of wounds.
We do have to shine a bit on the Court of the Archon, right? Maybe,
Yes, I love
maybe
them.
they weren't great the entire game, but
No.
that one time they did get to activate
Oh,
like
yeah.
back. They did a lot of work.
And usually they're good with shooting. It was like that time that I dropped them out and gave them the. I didn't have the CP for it where I'll give them the sustain 2 because they're
Right.
Cavalite Warriors. So that's where they really get nasty. So you're getting reroll all hits. You want to reroll your Dark Lances and potentially getting that sustain 2. So that's always a cool thing with them. But I didn't
Really
have the
good
CP.
recipient for the pain tokens. right?
Correct. So it's like shooting, you're rerolling your hits and your wounds for the shots, and you can get sustained 2 with shooting. And then they get the ignore cover, extra AP for all their weapons.
Right.
They have a lot of shots. It is actually pretty good, but again, shooting into big knights, it's not as successful.
It is a little skewy, and Eric was kind enough to not bring 13 war dogs, right? He actually built a list around a couple of big knights, so we could actually see some of the flavor from the book. So definitely hats off to you for that. Of course, the easy thing to do is just war dog spam. But
Yep.
as you guys know at home, and Julian can attest as an opponent, it's not a lot of fun to watch, not a lot of fun to play against.
No.
I wouldn't have worried about the Scourges at that point.
Right.
Here's 12d6 indirects going into the Scourges every turn.
Yeah, they would be gone. They'd definitely be gone.
One unit, gone. Next unit, next turn, gone.
All right, last question for you, Julian. Least valuable unit.
Least valuable, it's the Mandrakes. They really don't do much. They scored me 3 points this game. That's nice. They stopped over here as far as blocking. The other unit, honestly, it's Cavalite Warriors as well. Just the 5-man with no special weapons in it.
Right.
Whenever it splits, the one little. That's why hopefully the Trueborn come back out, because I'd much rather take that.
And is that this unit back here?
Correct.
So, of course, that half a unit that doesn't have any kind of killing potential. Really good for sitting your backfield objective, which is what I think you did in this game with them. Also really good for being able to just yeet out into the middle of the field to kind of move block and set to receive charges. That way your counterplay can then get in there. And it's always nice to have disposable units on the table for that very reason. Those draw plays can really help shift the game.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I've always used my Incubi as a crutch just because they can punch up. They punch up so well. It's just it's hard to break away from them. So once this new book comes out, I know they're gonna do some nerfing and stuff. So we'll see if those
Some nerfing, some buffing, some
I think
some
Incubi will
legends.
probably largely sit where they're at.
Yeah, they're decent. The punching up part of them getting the extra lance and rerolling hits and wounds with an Archon, that's where they can really dice up some stuff. But their strength isn't there, so that's why I was 5 ups there.
Well, and as strong as it is, for this matchup here today, that's still only taking them from 6s to 5s, converting ones with that lance. So lance definitely helps, but even in that situation, you're not converting very many. So you still want to put those into targets that they can move that from a 4 to a 3 or a 3 to a 2, and then you get a lot more value out of that rule set.
Yep.
All right, Eric, over to you, sir. Our winner this evening, Robo Chad.
Chicken dinner.
That's, all right. Typically Saturdays is a tacos night, but you do
Well, I mean,
you.
we can get chicken. We can get chicken there.
And chicken at the taco joint. So let's break down the list here. I know you were really concerned at the top of the game that he was going to have the mustard to take out your armor.
Oh,
and
he technically did.
apparently your armor survived.
But when you just roll 4s, guys, it doesn't matter, right?
So
Here's my
Julian
big-
says he won't blame the dice, while Eric says,
I'm taking-
"Thank you, dice."
Yeah. So the math having happened, right? I failed 1 out of 8 saves.
Right.
Yep. And then it was the next shooting too. It's the same thing.
So
You
the
should
first
save all of
shooting
them there.
phase, I failed the 2 big saves from Void Raven BS, right?
Right.
He was take 13 damage. And then I made every other save after that, right?
That's true.
And then on the following turn, I made every other save.
Yep.
So I was just cool, just rolling 4s, right? I should be dead.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have been dead over. The Void Raven could have shot something else statistically.
And although we can't blame dice for successes or failures, they do have an impact, guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? You can have a game where the dice just do whatever they want, at just the right moment and can put you over the edge. However, you don't want to make that your strategy.
Oh yeah, no, it's a bad strategy.
Right. You know,
I was here to
broken
have
clock
fun
is right
today.
twice a day.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And that's kind of what we saw here today.
Yeah.
Those dice coming through in those clutch
Yeah.
moments did bring it home for you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that every time you face this matchup you're going to
Oh
get
no,
those
absolutely not. Like I brought 2 big knights and some little knights and some Nurgling demon stuff to have fun tonight. This was pseudo meme list worthy.
Yeah, no,
And,
definitely, definitely.
like-
Julian's was pretty meme list as well, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you tailor lists,
I brought a Terminator.
Oh, the Terminator list.
Yeah.
Hey, there was 2 units.
there was 1 of the bad Terminators, 3 of the good ones.
2 of the good. 2 of the. And I had 3 of the tanks though. That's the one. I did.
And Mortarion. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's break this down from your side of the table. You had several things that don't find themselves in night lists. Let's talk about the Beasts of Nurgle specifically.
Yeah.
How valuable were they in this matchup for you?
I think they were decently valuable enough. I mean, they absorbed some shooting. He doesn't want to commit the things that are going to take to kill them if he's got to shoot knights. So
Right.
they basically become immortal at that point.
Right.
And then, you know,
At
the end of the game, they're
good use
effective.
of threat saturation
Yeah.
there, right? You can easily pick up these Beasts of Nurgle off the table with the right shot volume.
Yeah.
However, doing so means you can't
Yeah.
shoot the thing that really needs to die. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was necessarily able to use them fully appropriately, given, like, they do get used a lot with Chaos Knights.
Right.
Because the Nurglings are battle line, thus I can take them. Maybe I'll swap the Plague Bearers out. The Nurglings always do well as kind of an interfere chafe unit. But I've been really thinking about bringing, 1, 2, maybe even 3 of these guys in
Yeah,
the future.
they really chafe me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Beasts of Nurgle definitely the
And they're
goodest boys of Nurgle.
OC3 apparently, right? Like,
Yeah, that was
wow.
that was surprising
we
seeing
can
that one.
contest stuff with, like other tanks.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
This is rather annoying.
And then the other thing I saw that's pretty uncommon from a lot of the lists that I've seen, you brought Plague Bearers in.
Yeah.
You put those on the list. Let's talk about those.
I was kind of hoping they would have lasted a little bit longer to... My
get
goal
that
was
a
to
lot.
just... Yeah. My goal was to just kind of run towards him and
Right.
sticking an objective and then run away from it going towards another one while someone else kind of came to be near it to defend it.
Right.
Didn't work out. They got Lilith.
Yeah. She did it alone.
I mean, it is what it is. They may come out of the list, to be honest.
Right. What's the point sync for those?
Like 100.
100 points. And
it's
so
good.
what do you think you would roll those into instead? Those points.
Because I was under points a little bit. Probably another unit of Nurglings and then another one of these guys.
Another Beastie Boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Very good. Most valuable unit for you on the table here tonight.
I'm gonna give it to the Lancer. He was the best boy tanking all those shots.
There you go.
The Atropos did well. He didn't tank very well, and he shot okay. Oh, sorry. Starting to fall off the edge of the world.
He's already trying to get out of here. Don't worry, you don't have to perform it.
oh yeah, you're good.
I love
100%
performing.
Julian.
Oh, my bad.
Take it easy, man. I'm
My
working on the bottom.
bad.
I'm not afraid of performing like some of these guys.
Yeah.
I can
yeah.
just stutter or be really embarrassed while doing it, but I'm not afraid.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, never. failed.
But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. I'm honestly shocked I rolled well enough to survive long enough to...
That was fun. That was fun.
Chat picked Julian as their champion, although it wasn't a large margin.
Okay.
Right? They did pick him, so I think that there's quite a few people in chat might be a little surprised by it as well. Let's talk about your least valuable before we get out to these floor dice.
Plague Bears.
Yeah,
They just gave up the ghost.
fair.
Didn't matter if they had 2 wounds.
No. It was Lilith.
Yeah, they got Lilith.
Well, I'm going to have Eric go ahead and step over to that producer desk for us here this evening. Guys, thank you so much for joining us for yet another battle report right here at Counterspell Games in Jacksonville, Florida. We had a great time. Hopefully you guys had a great time as well. Another shout out to Luke. Hopefully you're getting to feeling better, brother. Yep. I definitely don't want to do producer work full time. Somebody save me. But we made it through.
Yep.
Big shout out to you guys as well. Tuning in, hanging out with us in chat tonight always makes the game that much more entertaining. We absolutely appreciate all that support you've shown us as well. If you did tune into the stream, or if you're watching it after the fact, make sure you do smash that like button for us. Really helps us with the algorithm. Other ways that you can support the channel, of course, not just liking the videos, make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. Make sure you've got that notification bell on so you know when we go live. And possibly most importantly, get those comments on these these videos on demand. Once the show is done, those videos on demand, those comments there really are one of the greatest ways to help us really push the algorithm and let more people see us and find us. Of course, sharing these videos with your friends is another fantastic way to go about that.
Let me know what I need for my army.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need something.
Yep, more scourges, probably. Big thank you, of course, to the Gob Squad for all of the support you guys continue to show us. We are absolutely humbled by all that support and want nothing more than to put on a good show for you each and every time these cameras go live. If you guys are interested in what the Gob Squad gets in exchange for that, of course, we have our content planning meetings every 2 weeks, every other Thursday, this Thursday coming up, for example. And I'm going to be present for it so Eric doesn't get up to any more shenanigans.
Like this matchup.
For sure. And of course, our deployment streams happen 30 minutes prior to our regular battle reports. So if you want to be here, get some behind the scenes, get a little bit of hangout time while we shenanigan, at that point too, you're always welcome. Thank you guys again so very much. In the meantime, tonight's vibe, Eric, what do we have over there?
Conspiracy theorist explaining it.
All right, so you've got a wacky conspiracy theory, and you've got a list of people that need to understand what it all means. So without further ado, let's roll those credits.
All right, so you came in for the good stuff, huh? All right, Hobgobbos, we have Treachery Moonlit. Did you see my army list, Moonlit? It's really good, isn't it? Tell me what you think. I need more help. We have Grotworks Gobbos. We got Jim Kearney. We got Jason, Bourbon,
The Earth is
Sean.
flat.
Yeah, that is Shaq believes that too, doesn't he? I could tell you all about that conversation I had with him. We got Shaolin. We got Mirage. We got Henji PC. Almost Functional Gaming. I'm gonna have to actually check you out, dude. That's not a real channel, by the way. That's a conspiracy right there. Silver Fox, conspiracy channel. We got Mark Roberts. We got Hive Mind Minis. That's another conspiracy right there. Angry Arts. Okay, I don't think that's a real channel neither, is it? You tell me, chat. We got Kim Anderson. We got Steven Smith, Cody, Kieran, Andrew, Hollow Touch. Man, these are a lot of names. LeBraw Duddle. What? That is a cool name. That's not a cool name. No, you tell me what you think. We got Alex William Payne. I'll tell you all the good stuff.
Looks like we missed Jerker Berglund.
Miss
you, Jerker Berglund.
I did not want to see that one.
Guys, thank you so much again for tuning in. We're going to be back here again on Wednesday, taking tomorrow night off for an RTT. We definitely hope to see you there. Until next time, catchphrase.